Hey, Nathan Kano, salute, brother. Was good with it. We back with another live stream, UGC. We're gonna see how this go today. Got the link dropped already to my brothers in the Hangouts, and as they come in, we're gonna cook on some topics. Um, as y'all know, it's your boy BHP. I just host and fire up the topics. Hit the like button as you come up in here. You know what I mean? Hit the like button. Shout out to the playback, Flame of Fame, to everybody that came through and hit the like button for your boy and the whole clique. Make sure y'all go visit the channels tab while I do my promo shit. Visit the channels tab. Check out the content creators listed there, and definitely give them a like, subscribe, and all of that good stuff. You know, and if you're new to their channel, tell them BHP sent you. You know what I mean? So support, and it's all about support who supports you on this side. Shout out to the Truth Hurst crew, my boy 12 Kid. Y'all hit the bell and subscribe. And I'm sure that I can get to some daily sources. You know, this is off the top. I'm sure I can get to some daily sources, but I'm gonna look it up. My first thoughts, I want to say, I've been so busy, man. This month, I got a lot of Aries birthdays to tend to, a lot of family and stuff like that. But my daughter just had her 5th birthday, my youngest. So family before all of y'all. Love y'all, but family first. You know what I mean? But so just catching up. My boy Dylan White on the UK, on the other side of the pond, the UK side, he went ahead and took care of business, man, in impressive fashion. Impressive fashion. I was very impressed with Dylan White. I was concerned at first when he was walking in, started jumping and shit. I'm like, man, if you don't stop jumping up and down, you're gonna twist your ankle or something. He was hyped. He was pumped up, but he got the job done. Shout out to Alexander Povetkin. No shame to him. He did what he could do. But Dylan White is just a better man. He was just a better man. He looked like the better man in the first fight. He got caught. He looked like the better man in the second fight. Didn't get caught this time. There was some moments in the fight I was like, calm down, Dylan White. Chill out, bruh. Before you get caught with something. Povetkin is a dangerous dude. And he handled his business, though. He definitely handled his business. So Dylan White is back in that spot. Back in that number 1 spot. And we're going to see what's going to happen, man, at the WBC side of things. We're going to see if Dylan White is able to get his opportunity. They got their hands full. When you on that WBC side, man, you just never know what they going to do. And telling you, man, if you pull up and Mauricio got favoritism for that champ, you just never know, man. He might just go ahead and put the little franchise crap on him. And then everybody will start saying, hey, man, you the knockoff champ. He'll just go ahead and he'll appoint you to fight somebody else for the belt and then put somebody in the franchise status. So I honestly feel like when it's all said and done, somebody might get franchised before Dylan White get a shot at the belt holder. And that sucks, man. But he got the job done, though. So big ups to him. I want to say I heard some rumors that Oscar De La Hoya is going to be returning to the ring, I believe in April, versus Fernando Vargas. And I knew that fight was going to happen. I was like watching the little build up to it. Even though I didn't see nothing from Oscar, but I seen Vargas. I seen like a headline. He said something like he don't like him. I was like, you know what? I think that's the fight that's going to happen for De La Hoya, first fight back after all of this time. And like we said before, uh, Canelo left or got out of that situation at his own contract. But somebody gonna have to fulfill that contract. And I just felt it was Oscar. I said that as soon as that shit fell out, I was like, you know what, man, they're gonna make Oscar fight these remaining fights. Don't be shocked if Oscar get in there with Triple G. Don't be shocked. I'm telling you now. There's a good chance De La Hoya might be facing one of your favorite fighters. So hey, it's what it is, man. Golden Boy's under contract with DAZN, and Oscar, you got hands, and you gotta. It's the payback, man. You gotta hold it down for them. Earn that money. Shout out to the background. One's in the background right now in the bushes looking. What's going on with y'all, man? Hit the like button. You feel me? So we got in the live chat real quick. Playback. We got Jose. What's up, bro? LT. WBC side, the best side. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know about that. July 3rd. Damn. Yeah, I wasn't going that far, but who knows? I just feel like he gonna have to catch fade out here because they had a deal. Golden Boy was supposed to fulfill a certain amount of fights and do what they needed to do. You got De La Hoya. He's still trying to get his fighters dates on the DAZN platform. So he got to do what he got to do. Whatever DAZN tell him to do, they tell him to jump. He got to jump. Tell him to get in the ring. Hey, you got to get in the ring. Crawford then bitched up on Spence. He mad. Nah, you know what, man? I'm cool on that. That topic is old and done and buried. But I just think the fans is fed up. So I think Crawford feels exactly the way the fans have felt about Errol Spence and the fight. It's just frustrating, man. And me personally, Jamal Wright, as a real boxing fan, I wished Errol Spence was more enthused about the fight. I wish he had a better attitude about it. And showed the same hunger and determination as Crawford did. That way it wouldn't have got to this point. But maybe a lot of people just feel like that's normal behavior, normal energy from Errol Spence, or whatnot. But hey, it is what it is, man. Acting like a dude don't exist or not want to acknowledge somebody and pretend like this guy ain't a top pound for pound. People are tired of this stupid shit. Really are, man. We really done with the dumb, stuck up, bougie. I'm man, scrap season, man, dad, all that. I mean, people tired of that, bro. We tired of that. Like we was feeling feeling sympathy and shit. He had the car accident, even though it was his fault. But people tired of that shit. People tired of his arrogant attitude. And to be real, to put y'all like, this is what I want to say about that and be off it. And this is how I'm gonna just leave it. Okay. This is how we're gonna leave it. This is how I see the difference when we're comparing Errol Spence and Bud Crawford. I'm gonna tell you. Bud Crawford has created his own legacy. He's made his own name. And what do you want to say? he don't sell, he not popular enough, or Errol's bigger than him. One thing we can't say about Crawford is he made his own name. He created his own legacy. Errol Spence, on the other hand, okay, I watched this. His name was made off Floyd Mayweather and Keith Thurman. Am I? Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Errol Spence's name was made off the backs of Floyd Mayweather and Keith, one time, two time, run time, Thurman, ponytail. Okay. Crawford has his own legacy. He didn't have to clout chase nobody. He just beat motherfuckers' asses that he need to beat. You know, he fought champions and put himself in position to where who is that motherfucker from Omaha? That's just real talk. He made his own name. Nobody would have even known who the fuck Errol Spence was if it wasn't for Floyd. Maybe he would have made his own way eventually, but you take away all the cloud and the hype around his name and just look at what he's done in boxing, it ain't that great. It's not all that. It's not all that. You know? So it's cool, man. People tired of the fake acting like you way more accomplished and you done this. Man, stop. Stop it. You got a top pound for pound dude in your weight class, and you don't want none smoke, bruh. None. You know. And switching up, acting like the ain't business, it's business. Hey, people tired of that, man. So yeah, fuck that fight. For that, if it don't happen, it don't happen. But real fans know who really wanted that fight to happen and who really didn't. See, Jose, Spanning Mill, like he fuck that fight. Like we tired of the bullshit. Wanting big fights to happen, and it's always one of them acting like a diva, really don't want it, want to bring up this excuse and that excuse. They tired. They tired. Hold on one second. But yeah, that's really where I'm at with it, man. I don't have an issue with Bud Crawford being tired of having to say this dude name and acknowledge this guy when this dude keep acting like a diva, man. You know, people tired of that. How Crawford done with Spence, but not done with Manning. Justin, what's up, bro? Hey, Jamal Wright. All you Spence debate warriors, bro, it's pretty much over with, dog. It's over with. See? I'm not if I'm lying, you can hit the thumbs down and put in the comment section. I'm lying about when you looking at both of them guys' careers, man. Crawford made his own name. Spence's name was made off Floyd and Keith, man. That's it. That's it. Even looking at the opponents that he beat. You know, only other impressive win outside of that he has outside of Keith it would be the Kell Brook. That's the only other win that he can say he have that's more impressive or whatever, or impressive that Keith didn't get. It was just the Kell Brook fight. Other than that, you got Danny, you got Sean Porter, you know, and then all these other guys that's from smaller weight classes like Lamont Peterson, Mikey Garcia, Algiers, and guys like that. You know what I mean? Guys like that. But you know, people just been tired of that. I've been tired of this shit. Like, man, whatever. My bro, Sporting Advantage. Shout out to my member, Sporting Advantage. Y'all go subscribe to him. This brother been supporting me for the longest time, behind the scenes, on the scene. Sporting Advantage, best live commentary, unbiased, truthful guy, and get all your advantages on sports, man. Go subscribe to him, and he's also on the channels tab. Jamal Still, he says that's bigger than who Crawford made his name off of. You know, I'm not here to say that Crawford has fought the more popular fighter, but if you want to get onto that, get into that, man. If you want to say he fought a more popular guy, I'm not talking about popularity, man. You know what I mean, that's what y'all get on. You know, when a guy has basically showed his full card that he don't want no smoke, then you guys start talking about who got more money and who more popular, or who fought the more popular guy, stuff like that. So everybody tired. Everybody tired of the dumb shit. You know, when it's all said and done, let me tell you like this, Jamal. When it's all said and done, in history, Crawford's name will be bigger than Errol Spence. Errol Spence's name might be bigger right now, but when it's all said and done, see, because look at it, think about it, right? So you got certain guys that fight for attention, popularity. I'll drop a link for you, Jamal. Attention, popularity, and the money, right? And then you got dudes that fight for the money, the popularity, and legacy. Legacy. Crawford is fighting for legacy. He said who Crawford beat up. Everybody they put in front of him. Link drop. So, you know, some people fight for legacy. So, right, Errol Spence is more popular now. Cool. We give y'all that. If the Spence fanatics want to go on that, cool. Spence is a bigger name right now. But when it's all said and done, when it comes to the history books, how far up that ranking will Errol Spence be compared to Bud Crawford? I rest my case. I really rest my case on that. You feel me? My bro, Sporting Advantage.
Yo, what's up, man? Can you hear me?
How you doing, man?
Doing good, man. Just tuning in. Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see that you're doing well. Appreciate that little intro thing you gave to me as well. Appreciate that as always.
Yes, sir. Promo gang. Oh man, the heat pulling up on us. Let's see who we got here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Must be Jamal.
Hold up.
yeah.
All right. So we got
Nah,
Jamal. Go ahead.
but check this out. But you gotta understand, man. It's real convenient how this motherfucker don't. All of a sudden, you say, "Oh, I'm done with Spence and this and that." When you know he finna get these 3 belts, got get the Uga fight, get 3 belts. So you already know, like, you know what? You can't goddamn you, them fucking dude. You can't goddamn try to that smoking mirror shit, my nigga. With it, it's convenient for you to say that shit now because you know Spence finna get 3 belts. Then you say, "Oh, I'm tired of Spence." First of all, why you tired of Spence? Spence not one time ever said he wasn't gonna fight you. Not one time. You the one that's saying that shit. So all of a sudden, you just came up to 140. What you been at 147 for 2 years now, probably. Okay, so why the fuck you ain't never said you tired of Manny? You been chasing him for 7 years. So how you tired of Spence already?
Did he cut out?
Cut out.
Yeah, I think
My
they got
phone
to
wrong.
him.
Oh, okay.
Heck, you can hear me.
Yeah, go ahead and finish, bro.
No, I'm just saying. Like I say, real convenient. How these motherfuckers talking about he done with Spence. After Spence ain't did shit to him, really though. I'm still trying to figure that out. You nigga, you act like Spence don't goddamn don't what the fuck he don't did to you. But you ain't say that about Pacquiao though. You been chasing his ass for damn 7 years. Not one time you still talking about, oh, your last fight. Who fight next? Your last fight, guess what? You ain't say Spence. You said I want to fight Pacquiao. Fine. So why you keeping that same energy when it comes to Pacquiao? You been if anything, I'm
real
gonna
quick,
be
hold
telling
on.
this nigga,
All right,
you
go
know what, I'm tired of him.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
If anything, I'm gonna be saying, you know what, I'm tired of Pacquiao. Fuck that.
But hold on. But let me just tell you the difference, right? We can both agree that Crawford been chasing Pacquiao and Spence, right? And to your credit, you say he been chasing
Man, that nigga ain't been
Pacquiao.
shit.
Hold on. So whether he been chasing Pacquiao longer or whatever, cool if you want to say that. But when you look at it, right, we had one guy who gave him instructions. Okay, come to the weight class, get a belt, this, that, and the third. Did Manny Pacquiao ever give instructions like this? Say, do this, do that, and then the fight's gonna happen?
It don't matter.
And then hold
I don't think
on,
he did.
real
It don't,
quick.
nah,
And
it don't matter.
then hold on. And then when he do it, then you add another roadblock. Then you say you're on the wrong side of the street. And then you throw another roadblock. And then it's just more shit adding up. So it's frustration built up because you keep moving the goalposts, man. You keep coming up with new stipulations, bro.
Nah,
So
cause
you
you
tired of
weak as
that
fuck.
nigga, bro. So I
You
get it.
weak
He's
as
still
fuck,
chasing
nigga.
Pacquiao.
You weak as fuck.
but
Man, my
he
nigga,
weak.
you gotta understand, nigga, you ain't in the driver's seat, my nigga. That's how I don't give a damn who it is. Guess what? If it was Mayweather, you was like that, and Mayweather, that's a game.
Hey, you cutting out again. You probably got another phone call, but my opinion of Sport Advantage on it is, I think Errol Spence, his what you call it, his ego supersedes who he is and what he's accomplished in boxing. Do I make any sense with that?
Yeah, you make a lot of sense. And,
When I get the third belt, we gonna see who holding up the fight. I'm gonna show y'all who holding up the fight. Cause Spence said what he was gonna do.
Hey,
You know what?
Jamal,
Yeah.
let you had cut out, so let Sport Advantage respond to what I just
go
said.
ahead. Go
Then you
ahead.
can continue.
No, he was cool with finishing, but all I was saying was, yeah, you're making a lot of sense. You can only tell somebody, get to the back of the line, 70, 30, whatever you want so many times before they actually do it. And now you're upset with it?
Man, Spence was just capping on that shit, man. That man came on Twitter and said, man, yeah, I was
Tony.
just capping about that shit.
Tony
Yo.
Reviews. What's good, my brother?
Yo.
You.
What's up?
What's good with it, family?
Chad.
Yeah, man. I mean, he's trying to, like, you know how people say that Errol Spence is more popular and bigger name and
He's
this,
not.
that, and the third, right? Well, I'm just saying, even if, let's just say that was true, right? When it's all said and done in the history books and when it comes to legacy, legendary fighters in boxing, who was more popular when it's all said and done? Or who
Definitely not damn Crawford. He ain't fought no damn body.
Hold on.
Ain't fought nobody.
Let Tony respond. Go ahead.
I go a step further. We ain't even got to talk about popularity. Who gonna be remembered for what they did?
That's what I mean.
Spence.
What is Spence? Hold on. Let me finish. What has Spence done? He's been in one weight class in the entire division. When you have guys who don't do that anymore, every fighter moves up.
That nigga ain't goddamn been in one weight class whole division. That nigga been in 154 plenty of times. What are you talking about?
Y'all get emotional. Y'all Spence fans are emotional with horses and chickens. But listen, here's the fact. Fighters today, they move up in weight. Period. That is the standard. Errol Spence has never moved up in weight.
Guess what?
Hold on, let me finish. And he's never even been undisputed in his own weight class, where he's remained his entire career. What has Bud done? Won 3 weight classes, been undisputed, and he's a current champion. Let me say this. Errol Spence Jr. was retired today, he would never be remembered. He would be forgotten in the pages of history.
Man, stop.
Damn.
Stop it.
Damn,
Man,
Jamal.
You don't move up in no damn weight class unless you handling your business to clean your weight class out.
Stop, Jamal. Errol never done that, bro.
Wait.
Guess what? Why not? He finna have 3 belts. He finna have 3 belts.
Bro, hold on. Jamal, 3 belts ain't shit compared to what Crawford ain't got out here.
What, 4 belts? 3 belts
He done
ain't shit compared to 4 belts.
Real quick, listen, let's look. Overall, how many belts Crawford done had as a champion, bro? Reigning champ.
Probably 6.
A lot,
Wait. Crawford's had 5 major belts. 5 major. That's not
Guess what?
including the small belts. Those are
Guess
major belts.
what?
Five.
So
Five.
it wasn't no killers though.
So you know what
Well,
that means,
it ain't no
Jamal?
killer.
That means
It ain't no
Crawford the real.
killer.
That means Crawford the real strap season, Jamal.
Guess
That's what that means, bro.
Yeah, at 140. Yeah, we talking about 147.
That means overall, bro.
I don't
You
give a
got
damn about
scraps.
that low shit. You can say you was the killer. Oh, I was the killer back when time
Who
go
you
back
blame, Hawk? Who you blame?
135.
He a killer now. He in his division right now. What you mean back then? Crawford ain't talking about back then.
No, I'm
He
just
right
saying.
now.
Yeah,
He
y'all
right now.
talking about 135? Y'all still talking about
No.
muscle fucking 135?
Do you realize that, like, when they look at your boxing history to put you in the Hall of Fame, they look at your whole body of work from
Man,
every weight
Spence gonna
class
be-
you've been in?
Man,
Every weight class.
guess what? At 135, 140, and right there 147. Have you ever fought a goddamn killer? Name me one killer Crawford don't fought.
So
Just one. Name me one killer that Crawford don't fought. One.
We could argue that Cal Velasquez is a killer.
Oh man, Lord have mercy.
Is he a
Boy, y'all need to
medalist?
stop.
Is he a medalist?
Man,
Is he a medalist?
that show you right there.
Hold on.
Right there. That
Does
nigga,
Cal
the weakest link.
Velasquez-
You talking about some
Who beat Cal
Kavanagh?
Velasquez? Who's beat him?
Man,
Who's
stop.
beat him other than
That ain't no
Crawford?
goddamn
Who's beat
killer.
him? Who's beat him other than
killer?
Crawford?
Boy,
Who's
you
beat
say
him
he a
other than
killer,
Crawford?
boy.
Who's
Boy,
beat him other
if that's
than
all
Crawford?
you got for Crawford to say
Name the
that
name.
he fought a killer,
No. Answer my
you ain't
question.
got shit. He ain't
Who
fought
has
nobody then, my
him?
nigga.
Who has beat him other than Crawford? Who?
Man, that ain't no damn killer, my nigga.
Who
That's
has
a bomb.
beat him other than
That's a
Crawford?
bomb. That's a bomb,
Who has
man.
beat him other than Crawford?
That's a bomb. That's
Who
a
has
bomb.
beat him other than Crawford?
Man, ain't nobody fight. Nobody don't know him.
We can keep going in circles. The bottom line is nobody's beat him but Crawford.
Dude,
so how the fuck is he a bum?
So
How's he a
you
bum?
so you saying fucking Green
How's he a
Machine
bum?
is a fucking bomb? That nigga a bomb. Nigga, man, stop.
He's a
That's the
bum.
only
Why?
killer. So you when
Hey,
I ask,
Jamal.
hold on.
Hey,
How's he a
Jamal.
bum?
Yeah.
So I had a mute. So you said your question was, what? How many killers has he fought? What was the question?
How many
Yeah.
killer? Name me a killer who Crawford don't beat.
A killer who he didn't beat. He's the
50-50.
killer. So
Name a 50-50.
hold on real quick.
Name a fight Crawford beat in 50-50.
He killing everybody really. But you talking about name a killer he didn't beat.
Yeah,
Real quick,
a world
what
beater.
has Errol fought a killer? What you mean?
Nobody.
No.
Nobody.
Name Crawford.
'Cause
Talking about Crawford right
why-
now.
We
how
would
you-
have to
how
go
you-
back like
Hold
5
on.
years before.
How are you
Crawford
making that
stopped killing
debate
people.
and your boy ain't even fought a killer? So who are you talking about?
So who name me somebody who a killer who Crawford don't beat up?
What?
I just
Name a
said
damn
he the
killer.
killer. He killing
His
everything.
opponent.
So
His opponents that you say, you know what, we don't know who gonna win. This a 50-50 fight. We don't know.
Again, you could say Mean Machine is a bum all day long, but the fact is he had a spectacular amateur career. Nobody's beat him in the pros yet, and I guarantee you, Danny Garcia is gonna get lumped the fuck up against him if he fights him. I promise you. I promise you.
Dude,
I promise.
all y'all showing me that Crawford ain't fought no motherfucking body.
Let me ask you a question. Jamal, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question right now. Let me ask you a question right now. This is my question for you. No, let me ask you a question now. Your boy Errol Spence Jr., right? Why was he licking at the chops wanting to fight Jeff Horn? He wanted Jeff Horn so bad, wanted that belt so bad until Crawford got it. Quiet. Silence. Still silence.
Yeah, I think he may have cut out. I think when he gets a little bit too hyped up, I think he accidentally cuts himself out.
I still see him here. The only person going is Black Horseman. BHP's gone. Bill
Come on, Jamal. You got to answer. Oh, damn it. Well,
he didn't want to answer that.
Tony got his first body on the UGC.
What's that?
I was just crediting you with a win.
No, what did you say before that?
I think it was your first win.
I don't think I've ever lost because it's illogical what Hablo tries to argue.
Yo, Tony, did you catch that white fight this weekend?
Yeah.
Were you disappointed? How'd you feel about it?
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, but in the meantime, guys, yeah, it had a pretty good card this weekend. Pretty good couple of cards. Don't know how you guys felt about the Dillian White win. I thought it was very good for him. I think a lot of people expected him to get it done, but I don't know if too many people had too much faith after the first time around.
Man, I hear a bird. My bad. Yeah. So how I saw that fight, I thought he was sloppy, more sloppy than it needed to be. In other words, it looked like he was trying to rush the knockout to me, to where he left himself open. Overall, it looked no different than the first time he fought Povetkin. He dominated him from the first round to the fourth round, just like in the first fight. The only difference is Povetkin caught him slipping in the first fight and one-shotted him. But I mean, he beat him up the same way he beat him up in the first one.
Yeah, no, I like that a lot. And one thing that I remember saying during the first fight was like, man, if, White could just figure out a way to just pour it on a little bit faster, he could really get Povetkin out of here. And it looks like that was, in fact, the game plan. I think I had, wanted to say it was going to go later and Dillian was going to try and box him, but my initial thought was right, and he got it done. So congratulations to him. I think the WBC now has to honor what they said about, he's going to be right in line for the shot. Hopefully he gets it this time around.
Well, they're already not honoring it, but I'll get into that in 1 second. Yeah, my prediction was like 8th to 9th round knockout. I thought he was going to box smart and not go in there and just throw all caution to the wind to knock him out. But, that's that dog in him. He wanted to beat Povetkin how he got beat. So
Lisa.
Definitely going for the knockout. As far as what was that second half that you said? I don't forget what I was going to talk on.
You were going to comment about the WBC not honoring it.
Yeah, WBC already fucking him over. Yeah, they already put out a statement that they want him to fight Deontay Wilder to see who gets between Deontay Wilder and White to fight the winner of Joshua Fury if they fight.
Damn, man. I mean, Actual in the building.
Yeah, it's me, baby. Actual Fury. How's everybody doing? Smash the like button. We got me, Actual Fury, BHP, SA or SA, and we got Tony's reviews, or should I say Tony's audit, because he ordered you.
Don't forget Jamal.
It's all wrong.
Yeah, No.
Yeah.
My phone went out. Hey,
okay.
Y'all capping for this motherfucker Crawford, man. That motherfucker.
Shout out to Actual Fury with the intro.
Come on, answer my question though. Before your phone just died, answer my question. My question was this: if you didn't hear it again, why is it that Errol Spence was licking at the chops? He was drooling over fighting Jeff Horn, wanted that WBO belt, but the minute Crawford got it, he didn't want the belt anymore.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
and that was because he was a killer.
Everybody in the PBC was calling out Jeff Horn until Crawford won that belt. Well, I think we lost him here.
Jamal wrong.
It's a damn shame too, because Jeff Horn, his ass got beat so bad. He should have played Kano with his fucked up red eye. In the new Mortal Kombat. Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, Cyborg guy ass.
Don't do it.
Look, man. The bottom line is,
hey, he had the red. Hey, Actual Fury. He had the red eye.
Yeah, I can't wait for that to come out.
Put your glasses back on, looking ass. We got Saul in the chat. My bad, Sporting.
Oh no, I was just saying that I can't wait for that Mortal Kombat movie to come out. But I think Tony was saying something before me.
No.
When the last time you done reviewed something out here, bro?
Shit, I be reviewing all the time in these streets. You know what I'm saying?
In these streets. There's so much shit to review out here in these streets, man. You know what I mean? Dury said, I didn't expect Errol to pursue Ugas after Ugas being elevated. That's weird to me. You think that's weird that he I mean, if this really happened, I mean, it's not official yet, is it?
Yeah, I think it's happening. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think it's not official, but like Jones was saying that you know, Spence had came out and he'd said, "Yo, you got something I want. Now we can fight." So yeah, I mean, hopefully. I mean, I say hopefully it happens, but I really don't care anymore. You know, I've just kind of been hyped up on the Crawford fight, and now it's just kind of like phased out into just
You know, I understand Crawford frustration, but if this fight happens between Spence and Ugas, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch the fight. This dude, he avoided Ugas before, like, you know, so people got to get reminded of that shit. So this ain't no easy work. I mean, some people have said that this is gonna be an easy fight for Errol Spence. I'm like, for real? Y'all think so? You know?
I think it'll be easy for him. I really do. I think as the fight goes on, I think Ugas is gonna tire around like the 8th round. I've seen him get tired recently before, so I don't think he could fight a hard 12-round fight against somebody who's game, in all honesty.
I mean, Porter was game. I mean, I just know that this guy, man, he tough. Jamal, your phone, man. Drop off mobile. Shit.
Drop off questions.
Iron Cone with the boxing duck.
You goddamn right. A lot of ducking going on in the boxing game right now. A lot of duck fights being announced.
Damn. Hey, what's your thoughts on you know, a lot of people is trying to say that and I think that this would probably be one of the best fighter heavyweights too, is Ruiz versus Dillian White. Because this is gonna be a tune-up for Ruiz. This is gonna be a straight up tune-up. He gonna put all his Reynoso skills to display, and he gonna beat Chris Arreola, man fan body looking ass to a pulp.
I mean, you know, it's gonna be a damn shame, Black. You know, it's gonna be a real crime scene. You know what I'm saying? The way Ruiz gonna do that man dirty, you know, and then he gonna eat him.
Man, Louise is.
You know what I'm saying? Cook his ass in the ring.
I got Arreola bean though.
Arreola what?
I got Arreola bean. That
man, stop.
Like I bet shit.
Get the hell out of here, bro.
Man, I got Arreola.
Put your money on it. Put your money on it, then,
no,
bro.
but I got $50.
I'll bet your ass right now, $50.
Look, hey Jamal.
I'll take that bet.
Hold on, Jamal. Have you smoked yourself retarded?
Man, don't slip on, man. That nigga,
hey,
he ain't
both
shit,
in
dog.
Texas, bro. I'll take that 50.
Now, I will say Arreola did set the punch record for the heavyweights last fight, so maybe Jamal knows something we don't. I'm not picking him. I'm not picking him.
Hey, Sporting Advantage. Hey, Sporting Advantage. You got to do like the what you call it, the commentary, man. Bring in one too.
Oh yeah, definitely. As long as it's not on the zone, I'm not gonna go that route anymore with them.
I'm talking about 1-2 Kid. He just came in.
Oh yeah, what's up, 1-2 Kid?
What up, man? Thanks for the commentary.
Right. My dog.
What's going on, yo?
Yo, 1-2 Kid, but check this out, man. How you like my new haircut, man? Like, you know, on my off time, man, I've been, you know, I haven't been really practicing, you know. I gotta look good for them chicks, you know what I'm saying? I got it perked out, you know, got my new bag, you know, my new saddle purse, you know, put it on my belt. And I just traded in my anklet. So yeah, 1-2, what you think about that? What your thoughts?
Looking good, man. Looking good. Keep up the good work.
Shout out to your barber. Conspiracy says Terrence Crawford next opponent has been revealed. His name is Tom Atoken. Who's Atoken? What y'all talking about, man?
He's a killer. I just know that he's a killer.
Another conspiracy landed on this Planet. Here we go. Shout out to the brotherhood.
Josecito Lopez. That's what we gonna fight. I already know
He
that.
go, hey, guess what? He go fuck him up.
Yeah, he gonna
Whoever he is.
fuck him up.
I thought he said something. I thought he said something about if he ain't getting Manny, he definitely taking Porter.
Bing, bing. Hey,
Right.
Sean Porter
Man,
don't want it, though,
man,
dog.
Crawford just talk. He should be talking, man.
You
Man,
know,
just be talking.
Hey,
you know who's
Jamal.
talking? Let me tell you who's talking. Sean Porter, because Sean Porter could force him to fight him. He
Hell
can
yeah, he can force that fight.
He forcing them. What you think he doing?
He ain't
What he
doing
doing?
nothing.
What else he supposed
What
to
he doing?
be damn doing? How you gonna what you mean force it? Like what you
He
mean?
gotta exercise
speed.
his right to that man though.
Yeah.
He just has
That's
to
all he gotta
accept
do.
it.
All
My
he's
nigga,
got to
Crawford-
do is wants
Man,
to
this
fight
a-
and Crawford.
Why he
90
gotta
days.
force a why he gotta force a fight? This is voluntary for Crawford. Crawford can fight who he wants.
Not a
So he can get the
Voluntary.
money he wants. If
Yeah.
he worth it, then he
Yeah.
can put it up to purse bid.
He'll
That's why.
voluntary. Crawford can fight anybody he want to fight at this point. He ain't got to activate
If
no mandatory. Porter
Porter-
don't.
If Porter calls in his mandatory, Crawford's got 90 days to accept it or he gets stripped. What are you talking about?
Exactly, brother.
Man,
Shout out to
Crawford,
Tony, man.
Crawford
Edu-
talking.
Shout out
educate
to the-
this man.
Nigga talking, man.
Shout out
That
to the
man
pump
talking.
fakers, yeah, like
Ain't
Porter
nobody
out
do-
here pump faking.
Porter
Man,
talk.
Crawford pump fake.
You do understand what
Man,
was just said, right?
Pay the man what he want. Pay the man what he want. My nigga, get the fight on. That's it. Point blank. Period.
Well, hey man, he could get the
He
pay for the
can't-
PBC
hey,
if they
listen.
jump on the purse bid. If he worth it,
See,
why
y'all
won't the
talk- y'all see,
PBC
y'all-
pay it?
y'all- it always some shit, man. Pay the man what he want and get the fight. Point
Pay the
blank.
man what
period,
he want,
man.
huh?
So the next
So-
man got to pay it.
Somebody got to make
See,
Bob Arum
well,
pay what Porter want.
and
So
he
That's
want
the way it works.
he
That's
want
the way it
he
That's
my
the way it
nigga.
works.
That's what it is, dog.
Jamal,
That's what
Jamal,
it is.
Jamal, you know what I said about that shit? You say that Earl Spence Jr. is a bigger name than Crawford, right?
Right.
Okay. So tell me why the fuck it was okay for Porter to take his biggest payday for $2 million against Spence, but against Crawford he needs more than $2 million.
Cause he ducking Bud like he ducking the dentist. That's why.
I don't know, nigga. That's the name of the game. Nigga, that's the name of the game. But he on this side of the fucking street.
How
That's the
you
name,
gonna
man.
fight a smaller name?
Y'all don't know.
How
Y'all don't know the game, my
name
nigga.
for less money?
You can't.
How
How
can
you
you fight a
guess
smaller
what?
name for less money?
guess what? Guess what? You
Yes,
treat this shit.
yes.
You treat this shit. You treat it. This how you treat the game, my nigga. Just cause I give you a good deal on something, I know you on my side, so I give you a good deal. Don't mean that I'm gonna do that same shit to another motherfucker on the west side or some shit
They running game
or
on you.
anything.
Do it.
That's just how the game go. If you don't know the game
No,
go,
you
don't
felt-
even be in the street.
They
Don't be
don't run
boxing.
game on you, but you believe them.
Shit. Spence get Porter 50-50 or whatever he give him, 40 or whatever he give him. That means, I'm supposed to get a Crawford the same. No, it don't work like that. No, I'm gonna get he on my side. Okay, cool. He got the I'm gonna give him that right there. Cause he on my side. When it comes to the other side, I'm not giving you that kind of deal, dog. Point blank.
Hey, can you answer this question real quick, Jamal? In the chat, Dory Jones says, Jamal, what James Toney and Tommy Hearns say about Errol?
I don't know what they say. What he say? I don't know.
That's his question to you in the chat.
Shit, I don't know.
Anybody know what did James Toney and Tommy Hearns say about Errol Spence?
Terrence
He
Crawford
said
is-
stop taxing.
Rooter to Buddha.
Bros on the street.
Stop ducking Bud.
Right.
That's it.
James, hold on.
Fucking chickens and cows.
I'll be right
Come on,
back.
man.
I'll be right back.
Rooter to hamburger. Yo, I'll put it like
Shit,
this.
the game, hey
Look,
man,
man.
the game. My nigga,
What you talking
game.
the game ain't fun. That's just the way it is in boxing. Hey,
Here
man,
we
this shit
go.
ain't fun. I hear my nigga. That's
The
just the way it
nonsense.
is, dog.
Nonsense rhetoric. Here we go. Hawk says Bob Arum to announce Terrence Crawford's next fight next week. Says it's a major fight on pay-per-view.
He said
Now-
pay per view. I'm gonna see. I want to
It's
see.
cool.
It might be
So, hold
Thurman
on.
though. It might
Hold
be
on.
Thurman.
Yeah.
Burt Thorpe is
That'd
gonna
be lit.
Or
That'd be lit.
Pacquiao.
That'd be lit if it's Keith, but
I'm
Yeah, it
telling
might be
you.
Thurman. I'm thinking it's Thurman though.
hey,
It's
hey, but look, if it's Keith, we
Ortiz.
gotta hold on real quick. If it's Keith and it's more than you can say 3 or 4 million, we gotta flame Crawford. Cause he could have just gave that to Porter. Like, you know what I mean? So it better not be Keith.
Well, guess what though?
I'm telling
It
you.
don't matter.
Porter
He ain't
deserves
got,
that fight.
man. Thurman, guess
But
what?
he needs to
Pick your
exercise
pause.
his
Pick your pause. Thurman's a good fight too. So if he gave it to Keith or either Sean Porter, it's still the same. That's still a good fight.
Come on, you can't say Thurman. You can't say Thurman. You would. I mean, Spence won't even fight him.
Thurman a good fight for Crawford. It's a tune-up for Spence though.
Hey Jamal, if it's
Okay,
Manny
there it is.
Pacquiao, if it's
Wait.
Manny Pacquiao, you gonna cry in the car?
Ooh.
What the hell?
Ooh, yeah, what if
What
it
the
is
hell I'm
Manny?
gonna cry in the car? Why
What
would
if
I
it is
cry in the
Manny?
car about Manny? A 43-year-old. I ain't gonna give you no credit off that. You a 43-year-old?
Hey man,
Old man?
Oh
A
my
old
God.
man?
Oh
Hey, yo.
man,
A old man?
you already
A
got the
old
shit, the
man?
bullshit, the
You
cap
supposed
laid out,
guess what?
right?
You supposed to beat Manny.
Right.
You
He
supposed to
like
beat him.
Wait.
like
But wait,
go
Jamal.
ahead.
Jamal, was Thurman supposed to beat Manny?
Yeah,
Man,
Thurman's
hey,
supposed to
you
beat
know
Manny.
what?
Yeah, but
I don't,
Thurman got that ass whooped. So
it ain't gonna be
No,
Pacquiao.
he guess what?
no.
No,
Wait.
I
You
re-looked
just
at that fight, dog. That
said
shit was
Thurman.
that shit was close as fuck, dog.
Look,
Thurman could
hey,
have beat that shit.
Look,
man.
man.
hey, look.
All I
It was a
know,
lot like Porter and Spence.
is Thurman got knocked on his ass by
Yeah.
little bitty T-Rex arms. That's all I know.
Yeah, he got knocked on his ass, but guess what? Thurman came back, man. Thurman, I seen that shit like 5 times. Thurman beat that shit, dog.
Vada or nada.
Yep.
He pulled.
Hey,
The only reason
but that's why I
why he
don't
beat
think
him,
it's gonna
he got
happen
him.
between Crawford, because Crawford gonna have Vada.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't
Look.
think Pacquiao fight gonna happen.
Look, let me just say something real quick. All right. Now I
Uh-oh.
gotta explain something to you to Jamal, all right? And listen, like Dury Jones said, Crawford knocks Errol out. That's what me and Tommy Hearn said. Okay, everybody know this. That's why the
shit.
fight will never happen. Okay, Burger. Who next? Okay, who next? Who wants a meal? Happy meal, breakfast meal,
Man.
patty cake meal. I like the cheese bread and the cocoa bread and motherfucking Jamaican beef patties with some cheese on that motherfucker. Mozzarella cheese. Put that shit on that with some motherfucking milk. Okay, chocolate milk. So, fuck you, me.
That's a Jamaican beef patties, bro. What?
You would say you will
The
knock
fuck is
anybody out.
Jamaican beef patties? We go, Bill. All right. Shout out to the legendary James Tony sausage biscuit breakfast eating ass.
Hey,
James
that's why
Tony.
Manny want that extra 20 mil because there ain't gonna be no Vada.
Hey, you know what? I don't think Crawford better not be dumb enough to fight him without testing. Y'all seen what happened to Key?
He want that fight so bad. He been chasing that
Nah,
long.
hey.
Guess what? Let's see. He gonna fight him
So
without that shit,
Jamal, you agree Keith fucked up by doing that, right? Don't ever let Manny Pacquiao do what? Do what he wants. I do what I want.
Him and Mike ain't finna fight. They ain't finna fight each other.
Manny looked that dude dead in the eye, like what?
Don't let Manny do you in like he did me. He drained the shit out of me. On everything.
Man, Crawford want that fight so bad. He definitely ain't gonna damn do it.
And he said, no, you're the A-minded guy.
Manny got them heavy-handed shakes.
Hey, I'm gonna be real though. Hey, I watched the Mayweather De La Hoya fight the other day on DAZN.
That was close.
That was a close fight. Like when you go and watch it again, like man, De La Hoya jab though, bro. I mean, yeah, that motherfucker jab was like. I mean, I don't know if he really got credit because that's the speed on it. Like he was the one that could really make Mayweather have to really second guess.
Couldn't do it, man. Mayweather's the truth, man.
That was a good fight though. That was
Yeah,
a good fight. But he was
fight.
a southpaw. That's why he's really a southpaw. He just fights right-handed.
I was thinking that
in the orthodox stance. That's why he had that really good left hook and a really good jab. And you ain't see him throw his right hand a lot because he ain't had much mustard on it. But yeah, that's what he does. I think
that boy, man.
Bud is the same. I think Bud's a natural southpaw.
Think
You
so?
know,
As I look back
Oh,
at
no,
it
no,
now,
no.
man.
Actually,
he's
he's right-handed. He's right-handed. He's right-handed. I think he is. That's why he always uses the lead hand with the left. I mean, he uses his right hand, but as the lead hand when he's southpaw. Yeah, I think he's right-handed, but he just fights southpaw sometimes.
Yeah, he fought Southpaw like all versus Kavalauskas, and I thought, man, the whole time I was like, dude, please just go back to Orthodox.
Hey, Hawk says,
When he saw Paul, when Kavalauskas down combo like 6 times and dropped him. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
hey, Hawk says, you
It
guys
was rolled
excited
a
about Oscar coming back? That's what Hawk said in the chat.
Jamal,
coming
let me ask you a
back.
question, though. Jamal, what you gonna
He
say
is
if
back, man.
Kavalauskas? What you gonna say if Kavalauskas fights Sean Porter or Danny Garcia and whoops him? You still gonna say he's a bum?
Yeah, he's still a bomb. They a bomb.
That don't make no
Oh,
fucking sense.
It's proven that Jamal just hates on Bud, man.
yeah.
Oh
I mean,
man,
he
we know
got,
Kevin. We know Green Machine a bomb, dog. Ain't no then he ain't nobody. Who is he? Come on now.
He
Let's
just
be
said
real,
if he whips
dog.
Porter, he said if he whips Porter, that are you gonna give him props? Or are you gonna say that he's
Is he
still a
going?
bum?
Is he fighting Porter?
It's possible.
hey,
If he
hey,
does,
hey, Jamal, what if like Mean Machine whoop like a Virgil Ortiz or like a Jaron Ennis? Then you'd be like, oh, Crawford, a bad motherfucker. Would you say it then?
Man, you know, I'm tell you something, man. Be underdog. I don't give a fuck about none of them. All I'm worried about it. I just give a fuck what Spence doing. If he beat him, he beat them, boy. I don't give a fuck. Long as he ain't beat Spence. That's all I'm worrying about.
Jamal gonna be on Bud until he unblocks him.
Hey, everybody in the
Oh.
playback. Everybody in the playback, real quick. This man Jamal moved to Texas because of Spence. He
Oh,
could have
hell
stayed.
no.
He love this man this much. I gotta live in this man. It's EJ City. Look at that.
No, man. Hell no.
That's
I
crazy.
moved up here because of business.
Yeah, right.
Jamal
nigga.
was the first responder on the scene that night too.
I was down in Atlanta when that happened.
This man, dog. Welcome back, brother. I mean, you was ducking for a while.
Jamal was like on the scene, like, and the news reporter was like, well, what happened, Mr. Jamal, right? Well, let me just say this.
No, man, I'm glad the man.
He went
Hey, man.
down. Okay,
Hey,
went down.
you ain't glad he survived. You ain't glad he survived, or you want him to be dead. Which one is it? You mocking that shit like that shit was a game or something, dog. The man like to lost his life.
Yeah, but you know what?
Y'all said, hold on.
Well, hold
So
up.
you can't.
Good.
So don't make fun of that shit, dog. What if that shit happened to you or somebody you close to? I guarantee you won't be doing that shit if it was somebody else to you.
Let me say this. If he would have died, you talking about a car crash, it'd have been his own fucking fault because he was drunk. What if he would have killed people? What if he would have ran over
Man,
a child
stop.
that fucking drunk? No,
Exactly.
you stop.
Yeah,
I ain't got no time
No.
for nobody fucking hold on,
Hey,
hold on.
Jamal,
I ain't got
he
no time
admitted
for
it
somebody
himself, bro.
drinking and driving. I ain't got no time for that shit. So I don't give two fucks that he flipped his car because he was drunk behind the fucking wheel.
No, we ain't talking about people. We talking about dying, nigga. If he died,
He didn't die, though,
He
bro. What
didn't
you
die.
talking about?
He did not
He got
die.
a second chance.
But-
This man is a world
Right, but if he
champion. 2
did-
straps. Stop. He's healthy, bro. Matter of fact, you knew Jamal before the fight happened with Danny Garcia. We was the ones saying, man, he shouldn't have even took the Danny Garcia fight.
yeah,
He
well,
went in
I
there.
know.
Hold on. He went in there and beat the hell out of him. I'm like, oh, damn. He better than I thought he was going to be. Ain't nothing wrong with Errol Spence, man. So, you know.
No, ain't nothing
Get off
wrong with
that.
it. So we gonna do Crawford the same way, beat the shit out of him. Shit, I want that fight, but I got to see that fight before it's over with. That fight
What's up,
got to
Mark?
happen.
Man,
Nah, man.
me
Y'all-
machine whoop Earl Spence.
Ain't nobody beating Spence, man. Ain't
Tell you.
nobody gonna beat him. I don't give that he but 154, 160. Ain't nobody gonna beat him.
So you think Spence could beat Charlo?
Yeah, I think Spence can beat Charlo.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hell yeah.
Which one? What? Spence could beat Charlo.
Which one? You talking about Jamel? I'm talking about. I ain't talking not right now.
Man,
And look,
y'all
guess what?
stop
Hold
playing
on.
with that.
But you got to understand. I'm talking about when they get to the weight, not right now, no 147. You got to be at that weight class. If he at that weight class, it'll be a 50-50 fight.
Hey, can I
tell
ask
that.
you a question, man? A serious question, because you a real Errol Spence fan. How do the Spence fans feel about Jermell Charlo surpassing him as the king of the South?
Still, guess what though? And it's all good because we went Jermell Charlo just like we went Spence. So either
I mean,
one
because
do
be
just
honest with
fine.
you, Errol was the dude. Everybody knew Errol was the guy in Texas, but then something happened. Jermell just took
Jermell
over,
the man. Right, but
He
guess
took
what
over,
though?
bro.
It's
And
still
I
the
think it
same
make
though.
y'all feel some kind of way, like, you know, if he okay and he content, if he content with being number 2, okay, cool, whatever.
No, we don't, dog. Cause we with Jermell Charlo and Spence, so either one is fine with us.
I'm
Either
just
one.
saying, bro, you should be preaching more Jermell than the Spence, because it's big champ shit with Jermell, bro. Big
But it's
champ
worse.
shit.
Oh yeah,
worse
Jermell the shit.
because Virgil Ortiz is trying to get in
He
there with
said
Crawford
both of
right
them
now.
dogging Errol.
Say
Virgil is
Virgil,
trying
I'll
to
tell
get
you
in
what.
He's trying to get
Man,
in there with
Spence. Man, Spence got them chopped Virgil up in sparring plenty of time, chopped them up. Say, but you a baby.
sparring
You a
to him.
baby.
I'm telling you is
Spence
at
told
least Ortiz
Spence
is
told-
trying to get in there, unlike Spence. Spence is
Hey, look though,
carrying
guess what? You remember when Spence was on that Porter talking, when they was on that Porter talking, they talking about he was drunk. They brought up Virgil Ortiz. He said, "Man, I don't chop Virgil Ortiz up and spar, had him crying." So that's nothing. That's nothing. He a little boy. That's a little boy compared to Spence, man.
So what you're saying is a little boy got more balls than him because he's willing to fight him.
Damn.
He willing to fight who?
Ortiz is trying to fight Crawford.
Man,
Spence
trying,
will not.
dude, trying
Hey,
and doing ain't
hey, that'll
don't
be
mean
something
shit.
though, bro.
Spence,
Man,
how
if he
long?
get that
Spence
fight-
trying to fight Canelo. So what you saying?
He ain't trying to fight.
Get up out of here,
Outta
bro.
here, bro.
How
That's
you ain't
cap.
trying to? So they ain't it cap for Spence. Oh, see how the game
So
is.
so
it's
right,
cap.
right here.
How's it feel that the baby in Texas is calling out Bud and don't nobody else want that smoke? With Earl standing right there in the crowd, that shit hurt your feelings, huh?
Man, Spence playing chess on that fool. I'm gonna get the 3
Baby.
dozen.
Here we go.
These
Playing
Here we
chess.
go with the
What you
board
telling me right
games.
now?
He playing
What you
chess.
Yeah, he
telling me
playing
Bring
right
out
chess.
the board
Playing
games
chess,
now.
getting the
Chuckles.
belts.
Chuckles.
Getting
No,
the
no,
belts.
no, no.
Scrap
Oh,
season.
Jamal, you
Let's
just
bring out
said
the
Earl Spence
Monopoly.
wants to fight Canelo. So what you telling me right now is Earl Spence will go up to 168 and fight Canelo. That's what you saying.
And beat him. And beat him. And
You
beat
out
him.
of fucking
Oh
mind.
my God.
And beat him. Ain't nobody gonna beat Spence. I'm telling you that was the truth for real. Ain't nobody gonna beat him.
You're a fly.
Now if you talking about moving up
Right.
to you know
You a
170 all
deep
that old
fry.
dumb shit, huh?
Fanboy Promotions.
Hey, how come he don't call himself the boogeyman no more and strap season and all that?
No,
Like, man
he
down.
don't move from that. He don't move from that boogeyman shit. Now he the big fish. You know, different levels to this. It's different levels.
So wait, hold on. Wait, Jamal. So what you saying is this man went from a boogeyman to a fish?
Right? No, nigga, the big fish. Nigga,
He's a guppy.
First of all, guess what?
Man, it downgraded to a fish out here, man.
He's a
No,
guppy.
big fish. Nigga, I'm the money man, nigga. I'm the cash
He a fish.
cow.
A flounder.
I'm the cash
He's
cow.
a flounder. A Cajun
I'm the cash
flounder.
cow. We ain't fuck the boogie, man. Hey, I'm the cash. It's about the money. I'm the cash cow around this motherfucker. I'm the big motherfucking shark in this
You the
water.
cash fish. You the cash fish, man.
It's how to move from the booger man. No, we upgrade.
To the
We
big
ain't think about the booger man. No
That
more.
man went to farm
He
animals.
call himself the booger man if he
Hey,
want to.
this man went from farm animals to sea creatures out in this hole.
Amphibian Promotions.
Shit. We ain't worrying about no
Well, I
damn
mean,
booger man.
if he's a big fish,
Sea
Jamal, if
World
he's a
ass.
big fish, well, we
Guess
quick,
what?
if he's a big
Guess-
fish, when he's
guess
going to
what?
release the Kraken? When he's
Guess
going to release
what?
the Kraken, man?
Just like
Come on, man.
you move up to different like how Florida, pretty boy Florida. Nah, scratch that. Now on Monday Mayweather, it's levels to this shit, man.
Okay, we're
You don't
not
understand.
Wait.
Mayweather to Spence. though.
Yeah,
Come
don't
on.
do that. Don't do that. The
It's-
levels is way different.
Hey, real quick. So Hawk says Amir Khan claims he wants to make Kilbrick. Man, does anybody give a damn
Hey.
about Amir Khan at this point?
Hell no.
No, but hey, you know, Amir Khan's the Pearl champion. the WBC Pearl champion.
Yeah, watch out now.
What at 154 or some shit, right?
Yeah,
Watch
man.
out, y'all.
That's some crazy shit, bro.
He the
got
chin
little-
champion.
That's
He got the
zirconia.
glass chin belt. The cubic zirconia belt.
Yeah, man.
Kell Brook want that belt. He wants some
Oh.
pearl necklace belt.
Oh, rhinestone belt. Have it. He's done more in this one division than Earl. Yeah, Jamel done more in this division than Earl. Yeah, bro. Heart. He really got heart though, like straight up. So Earl I don't know, man. Shout out to Jamal though. He be having some faithful ass plans though, man. Like that, I'm a fan of Earl, but this other shit, man. I've seen the switch up, so I just see
that's
Crawford.
crazy.
Crawford's the dog, man. He's the dog.
Yeah, Crawford is because he made Earl look like how Brown Gone Wild. He's a catfish. Earl's a catfish, and and he's a catfish in more than one way because he's like, he's looking in the bottom, looking at Bud done passed me up in the money game. He got the deal going. He can get more fights than me. He's getting better fighting more, better competition than me. Like damn, man. And then on top of that, he's parading around like he's one thing, but he's not. He's lying to his fans, his girls. Man, he's catfishing out here.
Oh man, capping for the grams. Hey man, I just look at it, in all seriousness, man. When it's all said and done, I just think Crawford gonna be remembered, and Errol might do some things. He still got more to go in his career, but if it was all said and done right now, Crawford will be remembered more than an Errol Spence, man, in the history books when it comes to what he's done in boxing.
Not in Texas. I got motherfuckers relocating because Earl went there.
Boy, they moving to Texas for Errol though. He said Spence is the boogeyman to the Ferraris. Oh shit. The Khan versus Brook fight has been on the cards for that's too long, man. See?
Yeah.
Like you say, that over marinated type shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They way over marinated that. Now look at them. They both
look at the state of this.
They ain't even gatekeepers, man. They just at the gate chilling.
They buying tickets like us and shit.
They outside the gate smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers. Come on, man. You ain't gonna get no props for whipping either one of these guys now. So this is all they got left, man. This their last hurrah. And I don't think even England gives a shit about the fight no more.
Yeah, man. I don't care about that fight at this point. I mean, I wouldn't mind see Kell Brook coming back and just fighting. Because I think I like Kell Brook because he got heart. If you look at the guys he got in there with, man, you gotta respect Kell Brook heart, but his face just be on some different shit.
He ain't trying to win no more, man. He was asking Bud, he was like, what you think about the first 2 rounds? What happened?
Hey,
that motherfucker was like, what happened?
Hey, but he got in there before Earl did.
Shit. He sure did. He got in there with Earl too. And how long he go with Earl?
He went longer
11,
than 4.
11 rounds, right? He went 11 rounds with Earl. Shit. But man, he got in there with him. And people try to say, Crawford had really fought a real legitimate big welterweight like a Kell Brook. And then he stopped that man. Like, damn. What was y'all saying? Like, what was y'all saying again? You said something about he didn't get in there with a big welterweight and a guy who was a former champ. Got him out of there. Smashed him. Had Kell Brook looking up.
Black. I mean, it's like I said before. Like these man fans out here. They want to go around. Claiming that Errol Spence is the cash cow. Come on, man. Everybody know Canelo's the cash cow, man. Come on now.
Canelo.
Come on now, man. You always want to mention Canelo in the fight. Come on, man. Don't nobody want it. Canelo's fighting 4 or 5 times a year. King Nello, baby. You know what it is. On baby.
Jesus.
Talk about Spencer Cash Cow. Y'all done smoked yourselves retarded and plain stupid. And if you continue with this narrative that Errol Spence is the cash cow, then your damn whole feelings and your whole mindset is straight dumpster truck juice.
Oh man,
Can't talk no shit about Canelo.
don't do it.
Mm-mm.
Do that shit at all. Hawk says it's going to be an official announcement within the week on Bud Crawford's next fight. Aaron stated on Barbershop Conversations, I can't reveal it now, but it will be a major fight. So who could it be?
It's Porter.
I don't know, but I believe him. Ever
Like
since
I said,
that
his
he lost
birthday.
that first bid with Tiafimo, he has been promising to pull out the bag for something.
I don't believe a goddamn thing that old fart says, man. I don't give a fuck. Fuck Bob.
Yeah, I mean, I believe it.
I mean, he could be telling the truth, but man, I'm not.
I'll be right back.
I'm not betting on that. Oh,
hey, look what Martin said in the chat, man. He said, Amir Khan is the Home Depot Target North American Unified French Fries Champion. God damn. Roasting
I always
that, man.
thought Amir Khan was like gonna like end up doing NASCAR afterwards or something.
He was
You said what?
So he's like gonna do NASCAR or something. He just has the look for it.
Oh, you imagine if he'll be done if he crashed.
Yeah,
Done.
man. He better not. He better not let the wheel hit his chin, man. That motherfucker be taking
Talk
everybody
about
out.
glass. Talk about glass, boy. It'll be a whole lot of glass. Shit,
He
everywhere.
gets knocked out from the G-force.
He gets slept by his helmet.
Oh man, that's messed up, man.
His chin strap gonna cave. As soon as he pull that shit around, he gonna fall asleep. That dude, man, I don't know, man. I think he done, man. He got some skills, but man, shit, that motherfucker, he could box, but that chin, man, it's like, don't
His
hit
paper
me.
mache chin needs to go home and stay there.
That motherfucker should box with a helmet.
Right. Yeah, man.
He'd be
Something.
unbeatable.
He should be the only professional fighter approved to wear headgear. Right. For legal purposes, health purposes, this man needed. The only motherfucker in there with headgear on, looking retarded, still get knocked out.
Yeah, man.
Disappointed to the motherfucker.
Yeah, it's their last hurrah, man. They trying to make that shit happen, and I can already see Amir Khan like, I'm the bigger name. You got to pay me 60-40. Like, ain't nobody give a fuck about none of that shit. You can't pull that shit now, man.
Oh, my
Way
bad,
too
Tony.
late in the game.
Let me drop it again for Tony. Hey, I didn't get y'all thoughts on the Dillian White victory, man, over Povetkin.
It's a good victory. I
Yeah, I
thought
thought
it
it
was a
was
good victory,
good.
man. He came in, he was in shape. He did what he had to do. He tried to get him out of there with them big old overhand right.
Yeah, he was kinda
Povetkin,
wild.
he had to, he left his legs at home with that nice belt, and but he's still dangerous. And I know he did get slept, but his recovering abilities, man, throughout that fight was like, wow.
Yeah, he was taking
dangerous
some
at all
good-ass
times.
shots. Hell yeah. He was taking some good ass shots. I was like, damn, this motherfucker can take a punch with his old ass.
Y'all caught that shit? Dillian White looked at the belt, was like, this is the bullshit belt. He was like, y'all gave me the old shit.
He was more
Diamond hot
happier.
as fuck.
Hey, but he was happier about the little coin he got more than that little belt and shit. The little coin.
He was pissed about the belt. That motherfucker he brought that shit up even in the middle of the interview. He was like, yo, they were talking about his win. He was like, I got this bullshit belt. Scott scraped some shit on it. He was like, he kept that shit at home, man. He got get it. WBC still shafting that motherfucker, giving him old belts and shit.
Gave him the old rusty, dusty, crusty, been molested by everyone diamond belt.
Right, you know how many hotels that belt been at?
See how many slimy ass Mexican strippers that damn belt been on?
Oh, musty ass belt. Get that shit out of
Musty
here.
ass belt.
Yeah. But yeah, man. He got the job done though. So Iron Cone coming back. I think Tony reviews.
My bad. Sorry about that.
What happened?
Nah, man, I just had to go get something done at my office, actual work. But I'm done now. I'm driving home now. So.
Oh, that's what's up. Go to the beach, man, and get your feet wet with sand and water.
Nah, man, that mean I have to vacuum out my shit again. I don't want to vacuum my car.
Yeah.
What's up? What y'all talking about? Dillian White? Hey, I saw 1-2 kids say they gave him an old belt. Is that true? What?
Yeah, it's messed up, bro.
Yeah, he's hot, man. Y'all ain't see the interview, the post-fight interview? That motherfucker was pissed. As soon as he got the belt, he looked at that shit. He was like, what the fuck is this shit? It's like, yo, I peeped that shit. And then when he was doing the post-fight interview, he was like, yeah, y'all better give me my belt. I want this old ass belt. My shit was shiny when he took it. And he gave him the bootleg joint. Gave him the Dollar Tree
It's
version.
like when they send you the refurbished phone instead of the new one.
Shit's all scratched up and shit. He was hot, man. Shit had markers and probably all tagged up and shit with Sharpie and shit.
I gotta go look for that shit. That was like straight after the fight.
Yeah. As soon as he got the belt, when they hand him the belt, you start looking at that shit like, what the fuck? He's like, they got me. They got me, man. That dude, he did have his gloves look tiny as fuck though, man, in that fight. Y'all catch that shit?
Yeah, isn't that like in the back Beckham's team said like, you have like thin gloves or something?
I'm not sure, but them shit look tiny as fuck, man. Like he couldn't even get that right one off. Even when he did the interview, that shit was still stuck on his hand. I'm like, them shits look mad tiny.
Glovegate.
I don't know, man.
Always hard to get off. That's why I knew that egg weight was. There's no way you get weight in there with gauze wraps around your hand. It's
right.
Too hard. It's too
egg
hard
weight
to get in the glove.
Yo, if you had an egg weight in your glove and you crack somebody, you break your hand first shot.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Not if it's in your palm.
I do have to ask a question though to y'all who boxed before. I've seen heavyweight boxers use gloves that look small, and I've seen them use gloves that seem much more puffy. Like for instance, Anthony Joshua used some gloves against Charles Martin, some blue gloves. Them shits looks really small. But then he used some gloves against Kubrat Pulev that look really puffy.
So it's just like each brand, the distribution of the padding is in different places of the glove. So, and also, it's just the way that they make them. They're all different makes. I'm not saying the man, cheated. I'm just saying them shits look tiny. They look like mittens.
No, I'm not saying he cheated because I know even in the what's his name, Josh Warrington fight, one of the commenters did comment and say the gloves Josh Warrington is using are not puncher's gloves. Like them gloves ain't gloves used for punching, right? So yeah, I'm just wondering, is it that? Well, how is it that one? Go ahead, Tony. Sorry.
Yeah, so it's going to be a difference in the foam mixture. That's what makes it poofy or not. Not only the distribution of where it is. Like you have some padding on the back of the knuckles, like where the top of your palm is. You've got a little bit on the wrist. You've got it at the top of the glove where your knuckles are and your fingertips, right? But also the different type of foam makes it different. They got a memory foam texture. They've got I don't even know all the different synthetic foams, but it depends on if it's a horsehair foam mixture.
Yeah.
So
which is a half and half now. You can't get the horsehair gloves no more. You gotta get the half and half joints.
Yeah, it's a mixture now, but they're not as poofy as like pure foam. Like they're smaller looking. They're tighter to the glove because they don't expand as much. Because hair doesn't really expand like foam does because it doesn't allow as much air through it. So it all depends on what it's actually made out of to give it the poofy look.
Okay.
And then color of the glove can give it a different appearance too.
Yep. If it's a darker, it looks smaller, and they both have black gloves on. But that shit just still, I don't know, man. If y'all watch that shit, them gloves look really small, man.
They got these this glove got different foam than this glove right here, right? that I could tell that they got different foams. You know what I mean? Although it's the same kind of one's a Protex and one's the Elite, but they use a different kind of foam because it's different than a Reebok one right here. That's definitely a different quality of foam. So yeah, Tony's right. You know, it's like
Yep.
Well, I could show you. Hold on. I'm gonna open up. These are professional gloves right here that I'm about to show you. Hold on 1 second.
Is that what you're going to use against Troy?
Oh shit.
Hey, if that happens, I'll use any size he wants. We could do 20, 18, 16, 14, 12, 10, 8. We could do hey, I really don't care.
Damn.
I had called with the low key promo.
I'm just making sure we still remember that there was a fight promised at I'm into fights. So if Black Horseman can please get out to wherever Tony is and
this man over here sounded like Tarver. Did you bring your gloves today, Tony? Did you bring your gloves today, Tony? You got your gloves with you? But yeah, shout out to Tony, man. He like, damn, even 8-ounce gloves, huh? What about the MMA shit?
Like, I don't give a fuck. Ain't no way in fuck I'll ever lose a fight to a 140-pound man. Ain't no way in fuck.
You might got endurance, Tony. You lift a lot of weight.
140?
What did you say?
He only weighs 140?
He said he was like 145 or some shit.
Yeah, don't fight him.
Oh man.
Nah,
that fight gonna happen.
Like I said, you know,
bars.
Catch me now, because if you catch me in the future, it's gonna be different. When he said he was gonna whoop my ass, I was like 182 at the time. I'm walking around right now every morning when I wake up 197. When he talked to me, I was 14.5 body percent fat. Right now I'm sitting at 9% body fat at 197.
Damn, I thought you was trying to shake the weight.
No, fuck no. I'm cutting the fat and putting on the muscle.
And Troy would have been like, well, Fam, can you do a backflip though? Can you do a backflip? I don't think so.
No, but listen, 1, 2. Whenever I first said that, I was running about a mile and a quarter. I can run straight right now, 6.5 miles. That's where I'm at in my goal to get to 10 miles. So every day, my body's just getting better. Like whenever I come back on YouTube, ooh, boy gonna look sexy, look like a statue when I come back on webcam.
Yeah, my knees they're happy now. So now I'm running like a motherfucker again.
What happened?
Yep. Nah, I just didn't run for a long time. I got out there and started running on the pavement, and that shit fucked me up for a minute. I was like, you know what I mean? And then now I'm like, shit, I got back into it. Now I'm good.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna turn on my webcam, show you like some pro gloves. Hold on 1 second.
We got Tony's reviews. Gonna be reviewing some gloves. So that's what he do.
Some glove tutorials here. I mean, you know, you can get it all in the UGC. You can get everything here, man.
We got rambles for breakfast, rambles for lunch.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Random rambles. Here he comes.
That's right.
Glovegate.
So look here, these right here, 10-ounce gloves. That's what you're gonna fight in. I want to say it's either 140 or 147 and above. You fight in 10-ounce. If you're whatever and below, you're in 8-ounce. So this is what heavyweights would be wearing, and it all depends on the brand. Like 1, 2 was saying how it's distributed, because you see here, there's actual padding in the rib right here that accounts for some of the 10-ounce weight.
Those them Keith Thurman gloves right there. He likes the Rivals.
I love Rival. Rival to me is the best brand of gloves.
Well, what's good about them? Like, is it a puncher's glove or kind of like a mixture of both?
Oh yeah, these are a horsehair mix right here. So they're definitely a puncher's glove. I like them because so if you can see here how it's creased, there's actual padding that supports your wrist in these more so than like an Everlast etc. And I like that. See how it's like at a slanted angle. So a problem that people don't know about is whenever you do the guard wrap with your hands, you know, that tape goes all the way down your wrist, because whenever you're throwing really hard and if you punch hard, it'll start hurting in the back of your wrist. And you know, if you punch wrong and your hand does like that, that's how you break your wrist, if there's a little bit of give. So that extra support is what I really like about Rival. So you can actually not have to worry about your wrist bending as much.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I got a pair of Everlast. Your wrist won't bend at all in them shits. It's got like the ISO plate on it.
Yeah, but are those belts or lace?
Nah, this strap. This strap is just for, you know, bags and shit like that.
Like
I got the old school Everlast too, though. I got like 5 pound fucking stainless steel fucking rods in them shits. Yeah, duct taped up. Yeah, when I train.
But yeah, with these, I don't think
Tyson Fury gloves.
They have.
Yeah, them Tyson Fury gloves.
Hey, Hawk says, what ounce gloves do women wear?
Probably
That's a
same.
good
No?
question.
Probably 12. I would imagine 12.
Yeah, I would think big, 10 or above or something like that, because yeah, I would think. That's a good
heavy,
question
though.
though.
I mean, because that's what you use in training. 10s, 12, 16 ounces. You know, that's for training so that your hands is a little faster when you
I
get
doubt
in there and put the smaller ones on.
I doubt the women's in 8.
They 10 ounces. I got my wife's gloves right here. They 10 ounces.
Oh, okay. No doubt.
Yeah. Are those pro gloves? 10 ounce?
Nah, they some strap. They some workout shits, man. They not no
Yeah. But I think he was asking about like what they wear professionally. I think it's 12.
Oh,
ounce.
professional? I would imagine 8 ounce, right?
No, I think it's 12.
I doubt it.
I think it's 12. I'm almost positive. Not sure.
Those pro gloves, man, they just fit so much better. Like they're just tighter. Everything's right about. We used to have them thumbless ones we used to train in too. Some 10 ounce and some 8 ounce thumbless gloves. Those shits are good too. Like little boxes.
Yeah. Shout out to Jamal for coming on earlier. The man be enthused. No matter what happens, man, you know, you don't even be thinking about Errol Spence topic, but one of his fans will show up and remind you Errol Spence is still out here. So that's how it's go.
On some bullshit.
That's how that go. But ain't no better trollers than on this side. So like when Jamal be coming with that trolling stuff, we got guys like Actual 1-2 Sporting. You know what I mean? Even Tony come through. We control too. Tyson Fury borrows 1-2 Kids gloves to fight in. Yeah.
Yo, speaking of Tyson Fury, what's up with his pops coming out saying that they're moving on from the AJ fight?
Yeah, and the contract don't mean shit. I saw that.
Oh my god.
They just can't get it together on that side, man. They just got to shut up.
Damn, man. I'm glad I haven't really been feeding into that fight. You know, I really want it to happen, but I just don't want to be disappointed. You know what I mean?
Let me tell you what. If it does not happen, I think Dillian White beats Tyson Fury, and Dillian White will fight AJ 1,000%.
Oh yeah, he want that rematch. He definitely want the rematch.
So I mean, if Dillian does beat Fury, we'll get undisputed.
Yeah, and I remember people were like,
Go ahead, Sporting.
People were like leaking videos of Dillian White and Tyson Fury sparring from a long time ago, but I don't know if they were ever true. But a lot of people seem to think that Dillian White can beat Tyson Fury.
I've always said it.
He's been avoiding that fight. I think that he got to be in a forced, into a corner type situation to face Dillian White. Otherwise, he's not going to just get in there with him, regardless of what Dillian say.
Yo, ducking the fight for over 1,000 days. How long can you duck somebody?
Well, Wilder did that, but I don't know how long Fury. Let me see. Fury been holding the belt since when?
He never ducked him. Fury never ducked him because White lost, so he lost his men.
White lost. So eventually he would have been forced, to face Dillian White.
Wait a minute. He did attempt. He tried to get that franchise. He didn't tell.
Yeah, when it was when it was on the table, he
Yeah,
was trying to get out of there though. He was scrambling, bruh.
he did say that. You're right.
They're like,
That
you
man was scrambling.
rejected. You gotta fight that motherfucker.
Yeah,
Ah.
yeah.
You know, someone else got franchised. I remember Black did a video on it.
Oh yeah,
Juan
recently.
Estrada, Juan Francisco, man. Hey, that's some fuckery, right? Hey, it's
I don't know though, Black. I don't know. Like this
shit.
first time. No, listen. I've always said that it's a fake ass belt, and I stand by that. But the problem is a lot of people felt like Estrada lost that fight and they wanted to run it back. Estrada and Gonzalez want to run it back. However, they can't run it back because Rumbleside won't step to the side to let it happen. So the WBC said, fuck you. If you don't want to step aside, we're going to make a franchise. And
Wait. Why should
I
that
didn't
even
know that.
why should that even be allowed though? What you
Suspect
mean?
move.
But my point is this.
If he don't want to step aside, fight the man. You win, then you get the rematch.
I understand that, Black, but here's the problem. A lot of people think Estrada lost that fight, so they don't feel like Estrada deserves that belt. That's why people are pushing so hard for the trilogy.
Listen, man. Hey,
Like
listen. I'm gonna be honest with you, right? I felt, Porter beat Spence, but I accepted the fucking result of the shit. Okay, Estrada's the champ. I'm a Chocolatito fan, but you know what? I'm like, look, man, fight your mandatory. All right. Since you big champ now, you big champ shit, you 2 straps. Okay, cool. Fight your mandatory. Then you can run it, huh?
Estrada has already beat him. Like Rumbleside, he's already beat him. It would be a rematch.
I know. So what? It's a fight that should be next. You should be next, man. I think that he worried about that smoke, man. That's fucked up for Rumbleside, man. That's some fucked up shit.
Well, it didn't come from Estrada. Estrada was going to fight him. It was the WBC that did that.
So now in this scenario, the WBC petition for Estrada to be franchised. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, they pretty much forced it on him from the article I read. Like he didn't really get the option. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. The WBC for the first time has forced the franchise on a fighter.
Matchmaker. The WBC are now matchmakers in boxing.
Let me be clear.
Are we understanding this now?
Yeah, no. I want to be clear in case I'm re-quoted by somebody. From the article that I read, that is how it sounded when I read it. Now, I don't know 1,000% that's the case, but it sounded like that the WBC was listening to the fans, and that is why they upgraded Estrada so they could do the trilogy.
Did the fans say make Estrada a franchise champ? I didn't hear no fans say anything.
I didn't hear that either. I'm just talking about that from the article I read. That's how it read when I read it. Like they upgraded him because they felt like a lot of fans thought Chocolatito was robbed, and this would be the only way they could do the trilogy.
Man.
Didn't they fire a judge over this too? Or
they did fire a judge, but I still don't understand why this franchise shit.
That just goes to show, man, there's a little bit, you got too much of your hands inside the game to be a fair sanctioning body.
Yeah. I mean, the WBC has no consistency. I've said it for a long time.
But I don't know. You started off with your response to what I said, like as if you was almost agree with this franchise move from the WBC for Estrada.
Again, I don't feel like everything is gray and white. Like I don't think he should have been given the franchise belt because I don't believe it's a real belt. I just feel like the WBC should have let the trilogy happen, and then Rumbleside gets the winner between the two. Like because of a judge being, a ringside judge being fired because of his audacious scoring, and so many people in an uproar over a robbery. In this special case, I feel like let him do the trilogy so Gonzalez can get his justice. Because how would you feel if you were robbed? You see what I'm saying? Like we're talking about a robbery here, not somebody winning a fight.
No, I think it was a close fight, and I feel like the scorecard from whatever that judge, that's bullshit. But if I felt it could have went either way, I liked more of what Chocolatito did, and especially as a fan. But I can understand if you saw it in a close fight going to Estrada. I can definitely understand that. I'm not gonna sit up here and cap. So that fight, that rematch can wait. It's not that big of a what you want to say robbery, if you will, because I don't agree with robbery. I don't think it was to that extent. Do y'all agree it was that to that extent where you know what, if the judges saw Estrada winning, it's a robbery?
I thought it was a very close fight.
I think at the time I also picked Estrada as the winner, but I didn't have a problem with it going either way. But when I did look at the punch count on this fight, this is one that I know all the people that are, against it, they would really want to side with the Compu box if they're a Chocolatito fan.
So again, like Sporting said, whenever I was watching the fight, now I had to rewatch it because I fell asleep in the middle of the 9th round and woke up in the 12th round. So for real, it got too fucking late. I was exhausted. It was a great fight, but I blinked and I just passed out. And then I woke up in the 12th round. So I rewatched it. I felt like I gave it to Estrada, even after rewatching it. But when I saw the CompuBox stats, I was like, oh man, this might have been a fight I had wrong because I didn't realize it was that big of a difference in landing because it was a huge difference. I just thought Estrada did the better work. I do it round by round, but those punch stats really made me question what I was judging.
Yeah. I edged it out for Chocolatito, but I was like, man, it looks like a draw, but I thought Chocolatito edged it out. But yeah, man, that UD that was a crazy decision for Estrada.
I've seen bullshit punch stats too though before. I've seen them when they actually were doing the punch stats where they were counting another guy for punches while he was getting tagged. I was like, this is bullshit. I mean, it looks good on paper, but you got to keep in mind there's people in control of that shit, and nobody's perfect. So
yeah, I mean, I agree with you, but I mean, I don't know how I feel about it. In my opinion, it'd be different if Estrada hadn't already beat him. But he has already beat him. And then there's such controversy around the fight that, I mean, I'm not against, because arguably Chocolatito and Estrada are the best two and high up on the pound for pound list anyway. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it.
Martin said Suleiman is going to elevate me to the WBC barber champion so I can get paid for haircuts without showing up to work.
Right. You might have to pay sanctioning fees.
Hell yeah, them WBC clippers and shit, edgers. Be edging the fuck out of niggas with the WBC damn barber apron on and shit.
So he kind of forced Estrada to take that shit. Like, this is not an option.
Yeah. Right. So obviously, and then I had to look it up. Like, man, is this just favoritism and I just felt like it's protection to not or protection to prevent Estrada from losing his spot from that rumble side work, man. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what it is. It's always a tough mandatory when they do this shit. Like, if that's the case, right? Why they always wait until it's a mandatory situation, a tough mandatory situation occur? Then they want to be like, you know what, let's just go ahead and franchise now. You know what I mean? But it's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, it could. You could get that out of the way and then, have the fans just drooling for the, trilogy to come afterwards. If, Estrada was to win.
Yeah, but I don't know, bro, because rumble side is one of them fights that even if you win, it's going to take some out of you. Like, you're not going to be ever 100% after that fight. So,
I mean, so that means you give what was your stance on the other situation, the other franchise situations? You was for that too, or?
I said they were bullshit. I said I don't agree with the franchise belt, period. I don't think it should exist. I just feel like that if the WBC was going to have him run it back, they should have just ran it back. It shouldn't be no elevation and belt, and then Rumbleside just gets the winner like he was supposed to. But I don't feel like one should be elevated to franchise.
I just don't like that the contenders can't fight the champ, man, to prove that they the best. They get all of a sudden downgraded, and now they're below the guy that they wanted to fight, which was the champion. So say Rumbleside goes on to win. Now he's got a belt that people are going to say is not a worthy belt, and
Email champion.
yeah. And then
That's going to be the
Estrada,
narrative. But here's the thing, though, Black. Check it out. Oh, no. Go ahead, Cook. My bad.
no, go ahead. Yeah.
Basically, what they doing is got this is the bigger money making fight, so they just threw that belt on them just to get the fight done.
The money, yeah.
Which is horseshit, because they shouldn't be able to match make like that, especially if it's against their own rules. You know what I'm saying? They just
the bullshit,
shit out the box. Like, that's all we looking at. We just watching guys, you know, they buttering up the money making fights, and that's what their franchise is there for. It's just to skip over the consistencies. You know what I mean? And I get where you coming from, because you like, what's the point of you going up in the ranks if you can't get a shot? But now he's just going to be downgraded. You know what I mean? Because that's the term they use. Okay, well, this dude is elevated, so that would mean the regular WBC is downgraded.
Yeah.
But it's just the status. So it's horseshit. It's just all horseshit, man.
You know, and then the guy now, he had the opportunity to face Estrada. Now he don't have no shot at fighting Estrada.
But he does.
None.
See, there's a difference here. There's a difference in the Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez situation.
Hold on, bro. How?
Because they have already ordered that the winner out of the trilogy has to fight him or they're stripped. So they would lose their status.
Sauce.
What I'm trying to tell you is the article that I read said that after they fight again in their trilogy fight, they have to see him. Just like
why they didn't make it mandatory for Lomachenko to fight Devin Haney then?
That's what
afterwards.
There's no consistency with the
no consistency, man. So that's come on, bro.
But that's what I'm saying here. The difference in this one is they're actually making the winner out of their trilogy fight him. It's just he's not fighting them next. He's got to wait one fight to fight the winner. So either way, he would have still fought the guy. It's just in this case, he has to wait an extra fight to fight the winner.
That's crazy. So according to those rules, they need to mandate Teofimo versus Devin Haney.
They should.
Right? If they gonna stick to their own rules, if they want to change it like that and be consistent, guess what? You got to mandate Devin Haney to fight Teofimo Lopez. Since the WBC
100%
WBC franchise belt is now the official belt, then go ahead and mandate that fight. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you 100%. Devin Haney should get that mandated fight, or Tio gets stripped of the franchise status.
Exactly. There we go.
But there's
we're on
no
the same page with that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so that's why I'm saying, like, in this case, where you had so many people arguing that there was a robbery and you've got a judge who got fired, you know, I kind of see why they did the trilogy. And the difference here is Rumbleside doesn't lose his mandated shot at the winner. No matter what, he's going to fight the winner of the trilogy. It's just he should have fought the winner of the rematch. You see what I'm saying? Whereas Devin, he's just shit out of luck. He ain't nowhere. Like, it don't matter what Tio does. Tio could fight him, not fight him. He could go to 140, come back down, still have his franchise. It's bullshit.
So I had brought that up initially because I was going to try to make the point that you robbed the top contender of his shot at even fighting the champ. And like I say, in this situation, now they want to make it to where it's mandatory. Whoever wins, if he beats the guy, then he gets the shot. But, you know, it just takes the opportunity away from the contender, and it puts them in a downgraded status that they don't deserve, you know, because it don't happen to everybody. It's just certain ones in certain situations. And they got to get put in a situation where, like, damn, You know, I thought I was about to upgrade in my next fight, but turns out my next fight is just a downgrade, or they just gave me the belt. You know, just like you fucking you play a video game and shit, you beat the first level boss, and the second level boss is the ones you need to beat to complete the game. Then they say, you know what, you're not gonna be able to fight the next level boss. You already beat him, so here you go. Here's the belt. Like, damn, I was working all this time to go ahead and beat the top dog. Now you telling me he can't give me the fade? All right, fuck it. He forfeited. All right, I guess. Just give me my shit then. I guess. Fuck it.
Man, I feel you, dude. But I will tell you this: I was on H Money's live panel, and T.O. Senior and Bill Haney. T.O. Senior told him that if they don't fight Ramirez, Josh Taylor winner, that they'll fight Devin Haney. I don't know how true that is. I don't know if he's going to stick to his words, but that's what he told him on the live chat.
That's what he told him in the live chat. I mean, you know what? Be honest with you, I hear Lopez Senior say a lot, man. I really start I tune them out. You know what I mean? I tune T.O. Senior, I tune his dad out. Only time I listen to T.O. Senior is when he on our live panel. And y'all know what I'm talking about. So with Actual ain't coming with the T.O. Senior shit, I really don't listen to the dude talk because it's just a bunch of talk.
He need to say T.O. Senior need to say less for real, he do.
You know what I mean?
He talking out his ass, and then he just get caught in his own lies, and then he gets frustrated and then want to smoke a whole pack in a blunt because he fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be honest,
man, bro.
I really do hope Kambosos beats Teofimo Lopez.
Damn.
No. Listen though, T.O. used to call Lomachenko a diva. That's why he didn't like him. He's a diva. But T.O. has turned into a diva, in my opinion.
Yeah,
dog. It's beyond what I thought it would get to with him. That's why I stopped watching him. I'm like, come on, bro. I can't watch no more of these dudes. Like, it's ridiculous. You know, I'll wait till you get in the ring. You feel me? I don't want to see no more interviews with you, your pops. You know, after you get through the Kambosos theatrics, you know, let me see what you do next, you know, from there. But I agree with you, Tony. It's really looking real diva-ish out here, beyond the max.
But I tell you, I do believe that if Kambosos beat him, he'd fight Devin Haney because them Aussies, they don't look like they duck people. Like Jeff Horn went from Manny Pacquiao, Harris Crawford. So I guarantee you Kambosos would go from T.O. if he could win. I feel to Devin. I bet you he would.
So basically saying
about okay, keep going.
Hold on, I was just gonna comment and say, so you basically say Australia is free smoke out here, huh?
That's what it seems like. That's really what it seems like.
Damn.
Cause you know, like
he does up every fight.
We got Haney. We got Haney.
We got Tim Zoo right here. Tim Zoo, man.
Uh-oh.
Hey, look, guys. Hey, look, guys. Just want to say, you know, coming from down under, you know, we put our lives in the line and put on the best show. So I'm ready for wherever. Where you at, Charlo, Mel? Where you at, baby? Lions only. Man. I'll kick you right in your fucking lion nuts because you're a lawyer. And I'm the real reason you're scared of me, the real Roo. I'm gonna ragaroo your ass like your boy Rougarou in that ring. You watch me. My debut, I'm gonna knock you out. All right. Then I'm gonna make you drive a Subaru. Call you my bitch. That's what I'm gonna do. To Mel Charlo. Yeah.
Charlo. It's Australians. Free smoke.
He said he's gonna make him drive a Subaru. Oh my God. Lift it.
Man. Charlo Mel. This man said Charlo Mel. Hey, White the Legend.
Wait.
Hey, what up?
Oh, Red. What up, Red?
Hey, big congratulations to Dillian White.
Tony, your boy did it. You know, there's a lot of haters out there. There's a lot of doubters, but he did it. And now I'm hearing all kinds of crazy ass narratives, like people saying he don't get no credit for beating up a COVID patient. Shit like that. I'm like, that was months ago. He didn't have COVID during the fight. Like, I don't know, man. The hate for White is.
Well, you know, the thing is, though, you know, COVID fucks your body up real bad. You know, people who survived it, you still got the effects. So, I mean, you know,
Red, let me hear what you're saying.
You know.
He's gonna beat the twerk queen next. That's what he's gonna do.
Hey, if they order that, does Deontay Wilder take the fight?
They have already said that fight they want White. Period. All they're waiting on is for Fury and AJ to have that fight going, and they're gonna set up the White Wilder fight ordered.
They're waiting on the Fury and AJ fight to order that?
Yeah, because they can't order it. If Fury doesn't fight AJ, he has to fight Dillian White. He doesn't have a choice. So they can't fight somebody else if that fight's not ordered.
I don't. You think they're gonna really force him to fight Dillian White now, or they're gonna give him another voluntary? Because I think that they're gonna let him off the hook.
You talking about Fury or Wilder?
Fury.
Yeah, I think they would force it. I really do, because they're gonna lose a lot of money by him not fighting AJ. So I think they're gonna get rid of him.
Man, that's crazy. I want to see it though, man. I think Dylan Fury will he'll be nervous about that fight.
Oh, I think I Black, you've heard me for years. I've been saying it. Dillian White will beat him. He will beat him without a doubt. He will beat him.
I don't know, but I want to see it. You know, I want to see it. I just want to see Dillian White get his first title shot, man. I want to see it.
Well, first WBC title shot.
No. First title.
First, period. You're right. He didn't have. That's right. AJ didn't have any belt yet.
Nope.
You're right.
I think it's just long overdue. You know what I mean? Like, this dude deserves a title shot, man. He done fought every top contender after contender after top contender. It's just like, damn, let him fight a champ now, man. Please.
So,
somebody mandate this man.
Tony, what did you think of his performance on Saturday?
So I was telling Sporting that the fight pretty much went the same as the first one.
Man, great.
Dominating Povetkin, like he was dominating when the first one. He just got caught. You know, it wasn't like he was getting beat up when he got knocked out. He just got caught by an uppercut.
Yeah.
He went to sleep. But this round, I would say that he did good, but he was a lot sloppier than I would like to have seen him be. It looked like he was just trying to go for the knockout and rush. And there was opportunities that Povetkin could have hit him, but Povetkin was just hurt from that first round on. But he was leaving himself wide open, like he was throwing sloppy punches to try to finish.
He was. I seen it. He was leaving himself open.
Yeah, but he looked good though. I'm not trying to take away from him. He did look good. He had a real good jab, real good straight hooks.
Yeah, he had a great jab, man. I was like, damn, if he used that jab every time, he gonna give anybody problems. You know what I mean? And that reach is fucking, you know.
Yeah.
I really think White felt like he knew he could beat Povetkin, because remember, after he lost the first fight, he wanted to get right back in there like ASAP. And the only reason why it didn't happen is because then, you know, he tested positive for the illness. And then, you know, so we got the fight when we got the fight. But I just see a lot of people not want to give him credit. But I'm going to give him credit.
Well, you got to
that.
So, Red, the thing about Dillian White is he has done something that no fighter at this level has ever done. He only had 8 amateur fights before going pro. And for him to get such a high level with only 8 fights, that's amazing.
Wasn't he like a kickboxer or something before?
Yeah, I think he had like 1 or 2 MMA fights and a kick, but you know that doesn't translate over. Look at what's
Yeah. I know. I was just curious. Like I don't know much about like his pre pro boxing career. So I thought I had heard that. But yeah, you're right. It doesn't translate.
Yeah, he had fuck. I want to say he had like 16 kickboxing matches and 2 MMA matches, but he only had eight amateur boxing matches, and one of those 8 he beat AJ and the amateurs, and then he went pro.
Yeah, I've actually seen that fight. I found it on YouTube, so I've seen it.
But I mean, my thing is that why I like Dillian White so much is because unlike a lot of these guys, he'll fight anybody whenever. You give him a fight day time, he'll show up. He don't duck.
Yeah, that's true.
He don't duck shit. Yeah, it's a rare quality to have in boxing nowadays. So Dillian White is one of the dying breeds, man. A free smoke.
Could you imagine if he was American, how much support he would get from a lot of these guys who hate on him? Yeah, like he would get so much support. The only reason why they don't want to give it to him is because he's not from here. And I think that's stupid.
You know what's crazy though? I heard some channels on the other side. We all know who I'm talking about. They talk about the reason why nobody likes Deontay Wilder is because he's black and he's loud and he talks shit, right? Well, Dillian White's the same fucking thing. He talks most fucking shit. Like he talked more shit than Wilder ever thought he would. And that should be funny as fuck too. But yeah,
Brits talk hella shit. They be talking a lot of shit, man.
Like the hate on him is like it's insane. And what I think it is they know that he'll beat Deontay Wilder, and that's why they hate him.
Yeah. And the thing with Dillian too, another thing with Dillian too, my bad to cut you off, Black. He about that life. He really from them streets. Like he done been through some shit in life, you know what I'm saying? So he's not scared of no smoke out there whatsoever. So he's already proved it. It's in his resume, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, yeah, man. Go ahead, Black. My bad.
No, you're correct, man. That dude he really about that life. And if you know, real recognize real, like this dude is is across the pond, but anybody know, like that's a real dude. Like he come from nothing, and
100.
And he probably shouldn't even be where he at, but just because of his struggle and his just this desire, determination to overcome and conquer, he like, you know what I mean, like we can definitely see that in him. Like I could definitely relate to him. So
that's why I fucks with Dillian White heavy, man, heavy.
He the real deal, man.
A big shout out to Boxing Finesse, the King of London.
Going in on him.
I know, I saw he was going in on him. But Boxing Finesse is still my boy, though.
He's like, no, I ain't. He Finesse is like, ain't no elite. He's an B level at best, but respect his resume. One of the best right now after Landlord AJ. Yay, hey, bro. That's how you feel, baby.
That's how you feel. You know, Box Finesse be coming with it. He don't hold back. He said in the previous one, he said, sorry to bust y'all bubble out here, but hell nah. He said he didn't impress me.
Here's the thing though, there's a difference between what Boxing Finesse is saying and people who are just straight up hating. Because there was people who were saying, Povetkin's gonna knock him out again, he's gonna beat him even worse this time. And then those same people are the same ones who don't want to give him credit. It's like, if you had so much confidence that he was going to lose to this guy, and then he not only beats him, but knocks him out, why does he not get credit? To me, that's just that just shows me that you are either pushing an agenda, you're a hater, or something.
But Red, let me tell you how they're so disingenuous. Here's the thing about it. If you take that round out of the fight where he got caught, right? And you could even leave the 5th round in there. He looked better in that first fight against Povetkin than AJ did. AJ had his nose broken against him. He was stumbled, and he himself almost hit the fucking canvas, and Povetkin was causing him all types of issues early. Povetkin caused him 0 issues in that first fight. He knocked him down twice in the 4th, and then he got caught. That's all it was. And what I thought about White was after he won the 2nd time, he said, we could run it back a 3rd time just to prove that he can't beat me.
Oh, he said that? I didn't hear that.
Yeah, he said, I'll give Povetkin another rematch.
I honestly don't.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, you know, but I don't even think Povetkin wants the 3rd fight, man.
I think Povetkin's Povetkin's handler is trying to make him retire, man. He needs to retire. He done. He done.
You know, he got really blazed in that rematch. Like,
He got hurt bad. He got hurt bad.
You know what I mean? Like, Dillian White got knocked out from a shot that it was a blind shot. He got caught, but he was already beating Povetkin ass. Povetkin was getting his ass whooped in the first fight, and then he was getting his ass whooped in the second fight, and then got knocked out. You know what I mean? So, yeah, this dude Povetkin, man, he might be done. Dillian White might have went ahead and put the nail in the coffin.
Yeah,
with that.
But I mean, you gotta remember, Povetkin's only lost to 3 people: Anthony Joshua, Klitschko, and now
top guys.
Yeah.
Top guys, man. So I'm still a fan of Povetkin, man. I respect him because that guy, man, he got heart. And the punches he was taking in the second fight before he got knocked out, I was like, man, this dude.
Now but now he got a loss, but now he's gonna have to climb back up against young and upcomers. You got the Jared Big Baby Andersons, you know what I'm saying? You got the Michael Hunter who still wants his rematch with him. You know what I'm saying? You got these live young dogs that's really gunning for him now, who want to get back into this team. And a knockout by Povetkin knockout would be great.
Yeah, and you know what? Povetkin, like, think about it like this, all right? Povetkin, if I'm not mistaken, he's 43 years old, right? And he's still a problem for a lot of these guys. Yeah. And then you got Eric Molina, who's being used as a stepping stone, and he's younger than Povetkin. So I think that's just that. And I'm not saying that to shit on Eric Molina. What I'm saying is Povetkin he deserves his respect because even in his old age, look at the kind of competition that we're talking about. We're talking about Michael Hunter. We're talking about, Dillian White. We're talking, we're talking about the top guys when it comes to him. Mm-hmm. And then you got other guys younger than him that are being used as gatekeepers at the same division.
The thing too is with the Michael Hunter fight, Michael Hunter, I felt like he won it just because he got out so early on Povetkin, but the latter part of that fight, Povetkin was whooping his ass. Like, he was whooping his ass down the stretch. Like, Hunter came out good from the start and just got too far ahead. But, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, Povetkin is not a fucking easy fight. He's not a joke. That dude's a world-class fighter. And was he a gold medalist? I know he was a medalist. I don't remember what medal he won.
Who won the medal? What are you talking about, Hunter or Povetkin?
No, Povetkin. I believe he's a gold.
He won for the wherever he's from, Russia out there. Yeah, he won some medal. I think a gold.
So I mean, dude was a great fighter, but again, I just want to see Deontay Wilder versus Dillian White because Wilder going to sleep in 4.
I mean, the fight makes sense. My only problem with the fight is WBC conveniently wants this fight now. What happened to, when Dillian White was the #1 contender for all that time? Why could he not get his title shot? Now that Wilder doesn't have a title shot, or doesn't have a title, I mean, now is when they all of a sudden want to make that fight.
Yeah,
no, my bad, Black.
No, you good. Go ahead.
I agree with you, Red. I agree. But the thing is, knowing White's mentality, I think he just want to whoop that ass. So he'll be accepting that without a question.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think he'll do it just so he can whoop his ass for making him wait. And, he's like, you're the reason why I got to fight you in a non-title fight. So I'm going to whoop your ass. So, but we'll see if the WBC holds true to their word, because if he beats Deontay Wilder, then watch. I bet you they'll find a way not to give him his title shot.
Yo, that would be fucked up.
It would. But you know what? We're talking about Mauricio Suleiman here. So I think that's what's going to happen.
Remind this man. We talk about Mauricio Suleiman here. So everybody knows what we dealing with this man.
Well, you know what they could do? They can make Fury franchise and turn him into an email champion, just spite him.
Could be. They could do that. There's so many different ways they could screw Dillian White. And, I think, I don't know what it is, but Mauricio Suleiman seems to just not give a shit about White. No matter what he does to get his title shot, he always gets put on the back burner.
Nobody at heavyweight is more deserving of a title shot than Dillian White. I don't think that's debatable, man. This guy is, I mean, whatever we want to say, hoops, walking on fire coals. Somebody said that shit. Dillian White has done every damn thing you could think of, man. This guy deserves a title shot. It's long overdue. You know what I'm saying? So if he lose, he lose, but he just need to get that shot.
Exactly.
Yeah, so Toby said gold medal, I think, for Povetkin. So yeah, that's crazy, man.
So what y'all think about that fight that Boxing Finesse is bringing up, Dillian White versus Trevor Bryant?
Yeah, that's the guy that got the WBA, right?
I think so.
Yeah, he said he's trying to go after that WBA regular.
I think he would beat Bryant, to be honest.
I don't know if I've ever seen this dude fight. Let me look him up real quick.
I mean,
honestly,
he's decent, but I don't think he's better than White. And I don't see the purpose of White going for that WBA belt because, I mean, it's just he's still going to be stuck. He's not going to be able to fight AJ because AJ and Fury supposedly are locked up. So it doesn't really do anything for him. He's just going to win another minor belt. Like I don't see the point.
Yeah, if it's not a world title, like a real world title, like why?
Well, it's the minor WBA belt, like it's the regular belt.
I think he just looks at it as a guy's holding that minor belt, but it's a stay busy fight because he wants 3 fights this year, so he want to be back in the summer and then possibly December. So he probably feel like that'll be a good matchup to just take right now to stay busy. It'll be competitive. This guy's undefeated. It'll be another top contender to put on his resume.
Yeah.
I mean, Dillian White resume is just ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. So
I mean, and the reality is, like you said, you said AJ and Fury are tied up. Well, I mean, who's he gonna fight if he can't fight them? If he, like, let's say he beats if the fight Wilder happens, he beats Wilder. He would still probably have to take at least one other fight, or not have to, but he should take another fight before he can finally fight, AJ or Fury. Because one of the things that I hate is just inactivity, and I think he needs to do his best to stay active, which is what a lot of these guys are not doing. So he should fight at least one more fight before he can get a title shot. If that's what's going to happen. Like I said, I think they're just going to find another way to screw him over. But I would say, go for the Trevor Bryant or go for Luis Ortiz or, somebody, try to get somebody who's ranked in the top 10. Overall, I'm not talking about for a specific sanctioning body. I'm talking about overall top 10.
Right. Yeah, so and I agree with you though. That's the best thing Dillian White. Stay active, stay busy, because time just sitting around but he already stated that he's gonna stay in shape and stay active. So
yeah, because I mean, look at this shit. All right, Keith Thurman, he's in his prime. What the fuck is he doing sitting out for 2 years? Look at fucking Adrian Broner. He wasted 2 years of his prime years. What the fuck is up with this shit? I'm not saying fight fucking 6 times in a year, but come on, there's no reason.
I'm sorry, Red. You mentioned his name.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. Like what are these guys thinking? These are the years that they need to be taking advantage of. But they're not doing that. They think they're Floyd Mayweather and they're not. So like, why don't you try to build your legacy? The easiest way to do that is to fight in your prime years, and these guys don't do that. Now I understand if there's an injury or something like that, but if you're not injured, there's no reason for you to be waiting. I like if you didn't have a tough fight, don't wait 6 months. Like fight within 3 or 4 months if you can. If you can get a fight signed, sealed, and delivered that makes sense, do it. But these guys, they don't. There's no reason to be sitting out for 2 years in your prime. It's unacceptable, in my opinion.
It's unacceptable.
Well, that's like, look at Deontay Wilder. He ain't fought since he lost. So what
exactly.
Yeah, man. I'm concerned at this point. I'm concerned, bro. You know, I
mean, even Fury, he hasn't fought. You know, and maybe that has to do with because the rematch was supposed to happen and all that. But you know, at this point, I think Fury should have at least had another fight.
Yeah, he can't be inactive like he has been. This, you know, he got to stay active.
I will be fighting this year. Don't you worry, my friends, my fans. I'm not going to disappoint you. I know I've been away. It's been a wee bit, but now I'm ready. My pa said, "You know what, boy? You got to go out there. You got to get it in. Knock somebody's ass out. Be bigger than you ever was. America's mine is what you don't know." And yes, Bob Arum, once he announces the pay-per-view for Bud Crawford, I'm next. Me along with Shakur Stevenson and your boy Lomachenko's going to come back. I'm going to be on the same card. And you're going to look at us and you're going to love us. And you're going to be like, yes, Tyson Fury. His nuts are made of fucking steel and gold. Golden. It's a mix, damn it.
This man got what you call that shit? Paternal twin nuts. One steel, one gold. This nigga crazy.
Now, what was funny is when batshit crazy Fury was debating regular Tyson Fury on my channel, and batshit crazy, he all of a sudden he didn't have responses. He's like, "I'm high as shit." That shit cracked me up. I still gotta edit that, but
oh man,
hilarious.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
hey, man.
So go ahead.
I was gonna say, as we wind down, man, you know, I want to shout out Red Glove Militant, Actual Facts, Actual Fury, Actual Flames. Don't be an actual dosa.
Okay. Because if you're gonna be a dosa, I'm gonna stomp you. Just like I did Beyonce Wilder. Yeah, stomp his ass. And I'll stomp him again. If I have to do it by the summer and then fight them AJ by December. Well, that's my 2 fights for this year. I'll whoop Deontay's ass. The summertime, July 4th. How about that? Independence Day.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
Deontay Wilder in the news as I end his career.
Yeah, I ain't gonna cap though, man. That man Tyson Fury whooped Deontay Wilder ass. Beat shit out that man.
Yeah. Hopefully, just want to throw this out there. Hopefully, by the end of the week, I'll have another parody out. So I already know who I'm doing the parody on. I've narrowed the songs down a little bit, but I think I know what I'm gonna do.
Shout out. Looking forward to that. Shout out to the entertainment on the way.
Tony said he had his lighter out on the last one that I did.
Yes, sir.
Them shits are fun. It's fun doing those. So yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the entertainment on the way. Tony's reviews. He be out here reviewing out here in these streets.
And he shows y'all how to work out too.
Yeah.
Well, before they banned me, I did.
He gonna show y'all how to
banned
do
you?
Yeah, bro, I got a strike. That's why I ain't been live in like
for what?
For nothing. I got claimed. They claimed me personally.
He said something about Ryan Garcia and they shut him down.
They said they're like, we own Tony. Tony is property of
Zone.
PBC.
Oh no, the Zone, bro.
Oh, the Zone?
Yeah, they claim me. Like me personally, they claim me in the claim. And I've got I filled out all the documents, sent it up, and I've just been waiting.
Damn, that's crazy. Come on, the Zone. We support you. There's no reason for you to be claiming Tony.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't had no problems, man, to be real, but I always do this just for you know, just to cover my ass. I always throw that up. You feel me? Because I don't want no mixed messages, you know, just to cover all bases. But you know, because I go live, you know, here and there, but I try not to send the wrong impression like I own all the rights to the shit and all that. It's just for, you know, criticism and fair use on this side. So
that is ridiculous, though. Like the Zone is claiming Tony, like the person. I hope they send you a paycheck.
Apparently, whenever I do my commentary that I was doing, they own that. Like they own me as a commentator. Like, because that's what the fucking thing filed. That they own me. Like I don't know how to explain it any other way than that. I'd have to go downstairs and read it to you. But in a sense, they're saying that they own me. How the
I don't know how the fuck they think that.
No, like what? Where's this contract? Where's my money? Like fuck.
Yeah. If you're telling me you own me and I can't make money off of YouTube, then that must mean you paying me under, you know, somewhere in your books. Yeah, that's some shady ass shit. But you know what? That's just YouTube overall. Like the Fine Brothers, I don't know if any of y'all know who they are, but they tried to claim anybody using the word react. Yeah, they try to do that shit, and it did not work out for them.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But Black, it sounds like you're closing it. Thank you so much for having me on. I wanted to jump on earlier, but I was a little bit busy, but I heard the little back and forth with Jamal.
Yeah.
But yeah, the live was hot. Y'all make sure to hit that like button. And peace, Black. I'll be talking with you soon.
Red Glove, my brother. Big ups.
Up off too. I'm gonna say, since he brought up Jamal, everybody from the PBC was saying Jeff Horn was a killer until Terrence Crawford beat that killer. Then he was no longer a killer. He wasn't even a good champion. But all of a sudden, they no longer wanted that WBO belt. So that tells you everything you need to know right there. Appreciate you having me on. I'm out.
Hey, man, Tony Reviews is a bad man. Tony Reviews. Y'all get over there, support that man, subscribe to him. And then my brother, Actual Facts. Y'all know how we do, man. Y'all know how we do.
Yeah, man. As always, man, my bro. Thanks for having me on. As always, man, it's a pleasure. Shit, man. It was a really good weekend of boxing. And we coming up on a couple more fights this weekend. And you know, do my predictions and talk about that in a few. Yeah, man. As always,
so,
man.
We definitely got to be back then. Who we got this weekend?
Let's see. Let's recap real quick.
Before we close out, let's figure out who
before
we got.
we close out, we have, let's see, week 10. We got on Wednesday. Check this out. On Wednesday, we got Tim Tszyu versus Dennis Hogan in Australia for the WBO Global Junior Middleweight title. All right, check that out. That's on Wednesday, Australia time. Okay. Cool. And on Friday, we got Troy Yanowski. Yeah, that's that guy. I think he lost to Ndongo, I believe. Yeah, that's on Friday, and let's see, it's Saturday. Okay. Martinez and Lopez, Sharapova. Let's see. Jamal Herring versus Carl Frampton. Yeah, that's the big one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Herring versus Frampton is the big one. Trovarov, McKenna. No, Niete. Yeah. Oh, no. Nietes Kirill. Somewhat of a big fight. Oh, Akhmadaliev. Akhmadaliev versus Awasa. That's going to be a good fight. That's going to be a really good fight on
now.
the
Do
zone.
you have all the? Okay, so ESPN, we got fights, and then the zone, we got fights. Correct.
Yeah, the zone, we got fights, and then Israel Real Madrimov. You know, I think that's the Triple G clone or whatever versus Colombo. Yeah, that's another fight. So yeah, that's it. It's this weekend. A couple fights, but it's more than it's like it's gonna be what? Shit, it's like 10 fights scheduled. Yeah, 10 fights. 10 or more fights this weekend. So
you know what, man? I just had an idea. Shout out. That was our segment of actuals announcements, and we should have that more often. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Before we get up out of here, at some point, actually gonna bring the announcements on what we got coming up for big fights, what network, and I didn't even know a lot of them guys like Akhmadaliev or even Tim Tszyu, who's fighting on a Wednesday. Like nobody really expects to see fights in the middle of the week, so I'm glad you brought that to my attention because I could actually see a fight not on a Tuesday, but on a Wednesday. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna check that out. Before we get out, let me shout out everybody that came through, everybody in the playback. We appreciate y'all. All your support, your viewership is much appreciated. And shout out to my members, Ronald Finkley and Sporting Advantage, joining the channel. Everybody on the panel that helped to participate and add to the content today. And my brothers 1-2 Kid, Red Glove Militant, Sporting Advantage, Iron Cone, who also was on today's show. And I don't want to miss nobody. But everybody that made it possible for this particular topic. Jamal Wright, of course, who came through. Even the ones in the background that hung out the whole way. Appreciate y'all. And we just did this off the top, UTC Live. So appreciate y'all once again. Hopefully you will join us on the next one. Box Finesse says he was talking about Billy Joe Saunders. So we'll get into that. Billy Joe Saunders and Canelo coming up as well in May. So we got time. To the next one, man. I'm BHP.